dream of cozy life, when you watch too much anime, when you want to change your life and your outfit to infinity and beyond. Let's go styling together to infinity and beyond. Style away the depression. We ride, we play, we dress, we kiss each other. When you want to ride a horse, when you want to ride a bike, when you want a weird anime pet, this is the game for you. To infinity and beyond. Let's go styling together to infinity and beyond. Style away the depression. We ride, we play, we dress, we kiss each other. 4 anime white chicks, and probably a few depraved men. To infinity and beyond. We ride, we play, we dress. To infinity and beyond. We draw style away from depression.
Coming up next on BBC Two, it's the BradWOTO stream. But first, it's time for What's in the Lunchbox?
That's right, it's time for What's in the Lunchbox Part 2. Continuation from yesterday. What's on the floor? What's on the floor next to me? A new outfit. Your new table. A new table. A table. A new cat. Peas. Last night's dinner. A poison dart frog. Oh god, I hope so. Oh, I hope so. This is what I'm doing the whole time, by the way. You guys think I'm doing anything. Sometimes I have like other stuff I have to do, but a lot of the time, if I'm just not on the screen, I'm just doing this. Man, who's looking forward to some Infinity Nikki? Put a round of applause if you are. Wow. Lux has got no internet. I had bad internet this morning. The most beautiful woman in the world told me about it last week. Warned me of it last week, I should say. Shut up at my door. Hello? Is there anybody, any shawadi in there? A poison dart frog. It was in fact a new table. Touches the beacon. Captain America. Dude, this was so annoying to build. Dude, last night I was like, I'm gonna put this together. I'm glad I didn't do it on stream. There was part of me that was like, I'm gonna do this on stream yesterday, and I'm glad I didn't. In the back of my head, I was like, if I do it on stream, Whenever you make like these really simple things that are just like 2 screws, I was like, you always embarrass yourself. Now, a lot of the time, no one's watching, so you can get away with it, right? I put these parts on and then couldn't fit that in there. So then I had to take one of them off again, then put that in, then put this in, and then seal it all on. It's super annoying. But that ain't gonna break, man. That ain't gonna break if I touch it with the edge of my knee and spill water all over the floor. Oh, you know what else happened? You know I told you I spilt water? I vaguely touched the table and it fell apart. Whole pint of water hit the ground, right? The next night, did the exact... I super glued the leg back on to my old table. Why am I holding this thing? Super glued my table back together, right? And then the next night did exactly the same thing again and was just like, oh, what the fuck? I promise, hand on heart, the next night, not last night, the night before, whenever it was that I told the story, because on the stream I broke the table for a meme. Obviously I didn't have a table that night. So I put my drink on the floor, kicked it. Kicked it. 3 nights in a row. Spilt a pint of water over the ground. Devastation over there. Tsunami. Chaos. It was 3 for 3. It was like, I did it and was like, this is like, if this camera was on and you and I just streamed 24/7 just from this apartment, you know, and you were just all watching me, I think that's the point that you would have some sort of case. You'd have some sort of case for something, whether I have a learning disability or I'm just insane or something. Because I kicked it over. I didn't even panic to pick it back up. I just looked at it dumbfounded that I had done it 3 times in a row. In my defense though, the first 2 nights, the first night accident. The second night, really, I should have been being more careful. The third night, I was in pure darkness. There was no light in here at all. Now, is there always light in here? Because there is loads of light coming in these giant windows at night. Yes. But when I say pure darkness, I mean, you know, there was no TV on. I didn't have lights on or anything. So I just booted the thing across the room. Well annoying, dude. Well annoying, dude. Hi, guys. I can't get into Gold 1 in Marvel Rivals. And it's pissing me off. Because I keep getting to 95, whatever the points are. ELO points. And then I get lumped with the worst team you've ever seen in your entire life. So that's pissing me off. What about you guys? How's your day been? I woke up in a state of like complete and utter panic, right? At like 7 a.m. I was like fully just like on one. I don't know what I had been dreaming about, but I woke up and was like, it's coming to get me. And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, where am I? What's happening? I'm okay. Fucking hell. You know, just absolutely horrific. And it was 7 o'clock and I was like, fuck, man, I hate waking up at 7 because sometimes my brain is like, we're awake now, right? This is the start of the day. And I'm like, oh, we need a bit more sleep, bruv. We need a bit more sleep. 1 more hour would be fine. Just even an hour. An hour would be great. Because this is just, I'm slightly underslept. And I put on a podcast. A lot of you probably already know it exists. And it's a podcast that I listened to absolutely ages ago when we were playing Vampire the Masquerade. And I played my like 3rd or 4th character in that. The Irish character. In order to get a good Southern Irish Limerick accent. Not that I can do it well, but you know, I made an attempt to make it sound not just generic Irish, but actually sound like he was from a different place. I listened to this podcast called the Blind Boy Podcast. Now, Blind Boy is like a musician. He wears like a bag over his head, and there's two of them, and their band is called I don't know what they're called, the Rag Dolls or something like that. I've never listened to his music, but way back when I listened to his podcast because I was like, that's the accent I want to try and nail. So I would just listen to it and then play a game of Vampire the Masquerade, Rubber Bandits, that's it. And he has a podcast. I have found that podcast to be the best podcast to put on when you're trying to fall asleep. I mean, I can just put it on right now. Listen to this guy's voice. I think this might be another one of those situations where this is going to be a terrible example. Oh, I can't even find it. Where is it? Blind Boy. Blind Boy, though, you know. Why can't I fucking find it? I'll find it on YouTube. Blind Boy Podcast. Doesn't exist. Okay, it doesn't exist on the internet, apparently. Can I pull it up on my fucking phone? You know what I could do? I could play it on my phone and then it will play on this because it's playing Spotify right now. He's doing an impression.
But he's clearly as mad as a shopping trolley full of seagulls. Thatcher, it was Maggie Thatcher specifically, didn't want Jerry Adams' voice to be heard. His words.
He's got a little bit of piano playing.
So they hired a lot of voice actors to do Jerry
and
Adams'
he has the softest voice. He just stays at this tone the whole time.
Saying. It was utterly absurd. If you look it up on
oh
YouTube,
my God.
you'll find a few clips. Still the same.
It's the best podcast to listen to if you're trying to fall asleep. And all he does is just talk about stuff and then tells you a story.
Trump is talking. Just for the
I think later on he stops telling stories. I'm not sure. I remember there being one story he told about a pineapple or something, and it was the greatest podcast I'd listened to.
Ready to embarrass
that
life out of you
is good. So it's the Blind Boy Podcast. Blind Boy being one word.
As to being about
when you if you looked at a picture of him, you'd be like, this isn't what he sounds like. You'd think he was like storming the Capitol building. But dude, I put this on this morning at 7 o'clock during a panic attack. Just like a sleep panic attack, so not like even a real one. Like I've just woken up and clearly in the dream I was probably being like eaten alive by like velociraptors or something, you know? My dreams are fucking horrendous. The things that happen to me in my dreams are unbelievable because my brain is very able to create and imagine really otherworldly, really interesting things, right? It's why I GM D&D. And write stuff. But that turns on me the moment I close my eyes. It's like, what do you think it would be like if you were eaten by 7 velociraptors, and instead of not having the ability to really imagine that, I can imagine it with is perfect clarity. And then I believe I will be eaten alive by velociraptors with like the whole thing. Like the velociraptors like chewing at my flesh. You know, there's blood running down my legs and stuff. I'm running from them and shit, you know. I don't die instantly. They're like grabbing me and like pulling me down and like ripping at my tendons and stuff. And then I wake up. 7 a.m. My heart rate. And then I put on this guy's fucking podcast. And I went back to sleep. It's my new favourite find. It's my new favourite find. Let's talk about it. Shut up. The slow motion running. I actually don't often have slow motion running, and I also sometimes have the ability to lucid dream, so I can actually like turn around and be like, nope, Scarlet Witch ult. Here! And I just delete all of the velociraptors, which is very nice when I can activate that if I get scared enough. But I think a lot of the time I'm just like, whatever the things are that are freaking me out that week become my dreams. It could be anything really lame, you know? oh, what if you have a basic common cold? You know? Now I have a common cold in the dream, and that's just like freaking me out. Low grade freak out stuff. A lot of the time, if I'm being chased by like a fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex or whatever, I can be like, this is so scary, it cannot possibly be true. And I just Neo my own dream. Beautiful. It's my favorite power. But I very rarely, I don't have manual access to it. It's just random. Lucid dreaming. I can feel pain in my nightmares. Yeah, me too. Do you remember like when you were younger, people were like, you can't feel pain in your nightmares and you can't taste things in your dreams and stuff. I'm like, you guys suck. I can fabricate a more realistic world than the derealized one that I live in. I feel pain. I can taste food with perfect clarity. Everything. The conversations I have, we were talking about this the other day. I don't know who I was talking with, but the conversations I have with people in my dreams are like insanely accurate. Like if I just manifested PB into one of my dreams, we'd have a conversation that would be exactly accurate to what the conversation would be in real life. Like, it's not like I'm projecting a version of Whack, of Orcish. Like it's them. I've summoned them into my dream. It makes me wonder because that, like, I'm like so good at doing that I'm like, I'm not that good at anything. So, what's really happening? What am I plugging into? Because there's no way I'm drawing this information. It's like how Kandor and Nivara are in the Matrix. And PB and Whack were like, oh, but what if I get something wrong? And I'm like, it doesn't matter. Because you're projecting and pulling from your own brain. But there's also magic. Just an enormous amount of celestial magic that is drawing from reality, that is informing this as well. So yeah, it might not be like 1-1 accurate, but it will be so close that it's almost indistinguishable. That's what's happening in my dream. I meanwhile can eject myself from dreams once I sense a pattern I realize is going towards nightmare. Yeah, well, you're neurodivergent then, aren't you? You just diagnosed yourself in the chat room. You have Asperger's syndrome. Pattern recognition, so powerful. The most unbelievable, like, you've become like the Doctor Strange of Asperger's syndrome. Dude. Autistic pattern recognition is actually impressive when you see people weaponize it and use it. It's so cool. But that's Shadow in his own dream, you know? By the eye of Agamotto! This is a dream! He does all the fucking weird Doctor Strange shit. But actually what it is just... He's very heavily on spectrum. I'll put money on it. I'll put money on it right now. I don't think I've ever been wrong with my diagnoses of you people. Asperger's. It's weird how Americans say that, isn't it? Asperger's. Is that what they say? So, how's everyone else's day been? Hey, I got a refund on that D drive. I spoke to someone at customer service in Amazon. Because you can't get through for 3 days. It's crazy. They're like, check with your neighbors and come back in 3 days. And I'm like, it was sent to one of your lockers, you fucking dickhead. My neighbor isn't... If my neighbor had it, that would be insane. So I had to wait 3 days. And they were like, did you check with your neighbors? And I went, no, I didn't. And they went, oh, you should do that first. And I went, why? And they went, to see if maybe someone around the building has got it. And I went, why would they have it? And they were like, because quite often that's the case. And I went, oh, really? What about if it was sent to one of your fucking lockers, like 6 blocks away? They were like, oh, it was sent to an Amazon locker? Yes. It was. which I wrote 6 times into this fucking thing before I was connected to a human being. None of that happened. I just was connected to a human being and they were like, how can I help you today? And I was like, this thing was sent to an Amazon locker. Where is it? And they were like, it wasn't in there? No. And then we were on there for so long. Like, I think customer service people get worried that you're waiting, whereas I don't give a fuck. I'll just wait as long as it takes. Just fucking do the thing that you need to do. You do, as long as you're doing the thing you need to do, I don't care how long it takes. If I'm being like bounced between departments, I can become crazy. And you know, if you're just clearly waiting in a, they put you on hold and they've gone to lunch, fuck you. But if they're just doing their work and they're like, if you don't mind waiting, I'll go and check on it for you. Fine. I'll sit here for as long as it takes. I don't give a shit. I'm playing Marvel Rivals. And the guy was like, sorry for making you wait. Since we're here, how is your day going? And I was like, this man's desperate for fucking human interaction right now. Desperate. And I was like, it's going really well, actually. I've been playing Marvel Rivals. Cannot fucking break into Gold 1. It's pissing me off. I was like, you played it? He was like, nah, been working all day. And then I went, how's work? He went, it's really busy. And then he went, but that's all good because the busier it is, the quicker work goes, to be honest. And I was like, yeah, dude, nothing worse than sitting there just staring at the clock when you don't have anything to do and you're watching that second hand just not move. Having a good old fucking chit chat. It was on the typing. It wasn't on the call or anything. He was just typing messages on the customer support thing. I was having a fucking chat with this guy. I know his life sucks, man. Here's the thing. I know his life sucks because he's in whatever the equivalent of like, he's in a call center type job. And I did that for a little while. I worked for a charity company called the RNIB. And oh God, it's so boring and so mind numbing. And you're just in this fucking cubicle with a script that you have to read. And you just need normal human interaction. You just become starved of it. When I was younger. Now I'm like, hey, everyone, you don't mind. Leave me alone. Yeah, man, that fucking guy. So I was like, yeah, I'll chat with him. Talk to him about Marvel Rivals. He's got to be on Marvel Rivals. Who isn't? This guy. It was this guy and PB. The only 2 people on the planet not playing it. Even Tuesday's playing it, apparently. Got a message from Orkish in the middle of the night. 3:41 a.m. Oh, you want me to say what the message says? I'm not telling you yet. Tuesday made me stream at 7 p.m. I don't even know. Isn't that when you normally stream? I have no idea when you stream. Your time. You stream at like... You normally start your stream like 2 hours before I end. 4:11 a.m. Midday. Something like that. Not at 7 p.m. That would be crazy, wouldn't it, to have to stream at 7 p.m. Meanwhile, me streaming for fucking 6 years at 9 p.m. for Table Story. And now it's still 8 p.m. when I start the streams. I swear, some of these shows, I start them and I'm like, oh no, I'm already knackered. Like, I'm absolutely gassed. Brutal. I did realise halfway through Cura that almost the entire squad are EU based. And I was like, we could have done this so much earlier. I bought another thing yesterday. You know what? I'll put it in the lunchbox for tomorrow. Why didn't she make him stream then? What's happening to PB? Wait, what do you mean Tuesday made you stream at 7? Made you stream what? How does Tuesday have any... Tuesday just is a night hag. She just vanishes. I feel like she just creeps out every now and then with some sort of like hyperfixation and then just vanishes again. And it's because she's got another thing that she's doing. She's like, I'm into planting seeds now. I like planting seeds everywhere now. And you're like, oh, well, I'm never going to see her because she's not online planting seeds. And then she comes back. She's like, now my obsession is Rust. And I'm going to be playing Rust. It was Wild RP. I remember Tuesday's character riding up to mine. I don't know which character I was playing, but Tuesday just appeared one day and was like, and then just vanished on a horse. And I think that's the only time I've ever interacted with her on Wild LP until she had her lore character. And me and Orcish were like so excited that we got to train Tuesday. And so like we just fucking, Tuesday shows up and we were like, Tuesday, and she was a cadet. And me and Orcish were like, yeah, dude, let's go fucking train Tuesday. And we rode 3 meters out of roads, and both me and Orcish were kidnapped instantly and taken into a fucking basement for about an hour of RP. I think that Lucian got fucked up as well. Like that was, didn't they fuck him up? Lucian was getting a bit Rufus petulant with them. Yeah, the Lord Blood was activating. What did they do to him? They like fucking destroyed him. Didn't they stab him in the fucking neck? Is that what it was? He almost died. It was brutal. Yeah. What was that? What was that band? That band called? The machete. Yeah, that's right. Someone took a fucking machete to his neck. Yeah, it was brutal. And I did the thing where I saw how bad he was damaged, and I was like, oh, he's bleeding out from the neck, but I'd already started role-playing, and I was having him like try and role-play speaking, but he couldn't because he was bleeding from the neck, and he took like 3 steps, and then I did slash me kill, and had him pass out from blood loss. He was like,
You leave him alone. I swear, I'll have my vengeance.
I don't remember, it was something like that. I got NVL'd for it. Wait, for what? For being petulant? I would have had him. Oh, it was because I punched him back. It was one of those weird lore things that happens where they just start beating you up, and I was like, I don't know if I'm allowed to punch back, but it doesn't make sense that my character wouldn't. You know? It's one of those strange server rule things that I'm like, I'm not sure what the rules are, but I'm only going to punch him back. I'm not going to like fucking fan the hammer on him. And there's like 6 of them, so I think it'd probably be okay. I'm like definitely going to lose, you know? So I was like, for the sake of having it be a bit more exciting, I'll have Lucian like try and punch back. And I was pretty good at fighting in the game, so I was like, maybe I can like do him a bit, make him a little scared. I think I had him. I was about to do him, wasn't I? Lucian was like, Shichai Kongcho! Did the fucking Iron Fist ult. And then someone appeared behind me and was like, fucking get off him. And then someone else got me with a machete. Was that right? It was something like that. I don't know. I didn't get in trouble for it though. They didn't report me or anything. I don't think. They were pretty funny. They were pretty good at what they were doing. It was the Breaker gang, right? They weren't annoyed by it. They didn't seem like the types that would be annoyed by a character like punching you a little bit. But I wasn't sure. It's one of those situations where you have like 6 guns on you and you're like not really supposed to fight back, but it's like if someone just started punching you, you might try and you'd try and get a couple of punches in, even if you're like, I'm gonna kill me anyway. Oh right, that's right. I got sliced and then I started punching. Yeah, that's right. Because I waited for them to initiate. And then I was like, I'm still not sure what the rules are, but if they initiate a fight, then you can retaliate. No? Isn't that the rules? I never know the rules. I feel like they change sometimes. You're like, wait, the rule is you initiate a fight, they get this, and they're like, but there's also this loophole. And you're like, oh, there's a loophole? Where's that written? Nowhere? I just have to know that by a psychic? Okay. Hold on 1 second. Oh, there's actually another one too. I found it. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. It's really weird. There's some weird stuff on there that I just like. Sometimes I'm not sure. Even though you can read it 1,000 times and then something else will happen in the game. Because it's a fluid server. I get it. Look, I get it. There's all sorts of weird shit going on. Everyone's doing all sorts of shit. Different perspectives and stuff. But yeah, that was fine. I didn't get in trouble for it. But I didn't get like a warning, did I? The only time I've ever had a ban was for whatever my Bosnian character was called. That's the only time I got an MVL warning and a 3-day ban. Which I still don't understand either. There was 6 of them and 1 of me. It's impossible to NVL. Dragan, yeah. I don't know. I'll never know. I never understand it. It's always so confusing to me. That you're on this like server where everyone's like,
I'm a bad man, motherfucker. Don't you understand? I'm a bad motherfucker. I will fuck your shit up, motherfucker.
and then someone goes like this to them. Someone hits them like this. And the person who was just like, I'm a bad mother...
No, that's not right. What you just did there is absolutely unacceptable.
And you're like, oh, okay. I didn't realise. You were a bad man. I thought everyone had guns. Doesn't everyone have guns? Doesn't everyone have guns? And also, if you get shot by those guns, you can say how much damage you took. You can just get up and be like, wow, glad that didn't hit me. Huh? Why is every single person here fucking crying? Have a burger. Make some dinner. Relax. What the fuck? You know. Ultimately, I didn't run into that problem too much because I'm not really I wasn't exactly the most violent, crazy. I wasn't playing any crazy violent characters, especially my second run. Like obviously Rufus was. Rufus is really the only properly violent character I think I've played. Dragan is violent because he's stupid. He just doesn't realize that what he's doing is wrong. You know? He's like, the pigs are free. Right? And no one told him no. They just had to be like, you can't have the pigs. But Lucian wasn't that violent. He got violent a couple times. But not in any crazy way. And Levi was even less violent than Lucian. So I didn't run into it too much. But it is a thing that you just sort of pick up on when you're playing those servers a lot of the time. But you don't understand it. My character wouldn't get slapped because I'm reporting you immediately. So just let me turn off my monitor's crosshair. Oh yeah, everyone. Some people you're like, did you just fucking dead eye? How did you do that? I thought they modded Deadeye out. Oh yeah, I can't mention Rufus when PB's in the room, sorry. I'm not the official current actor of Rufus anymore anyway. You know? I've been recast. Back from lunch, had spicy cauliflower and cheesy potato. Alright, spicy cauliflower. Disgusting. Cauliflower soup. Cauliflower soup. Disgusting. I don't like cauliflower, Gary. Cheesy potatoes I could eat, but cheese just fucks my stomach up now. I can't do dairy. I completely lost dairy over the course of 1 year. Last year. Really weird. Can't do it. I have to eat these things. Moo free. White chocolate. Chocolate. For dairy dodging chocky chompers, 100% vegan. It's also made with rice and not fucking corn. It's like the only chocolate I can eat. Deg free. Moo free. Trench busted it out, yeah. How did he know? Did you tell him or did he guess correctly? Because that was mad. Because I was almost waiting for you to be like, it's this person and this person. He's like, I think I know who it is. And you're like, all right, if you want to do an impression. And he's like,
All right, it's time, guys. Let's get our ranger power on.
and you're like, wait, what? Who do you think it is? And he's like, is it not the Green Ranger? What? And you're like, no. Why did you think it was the Green from Power Rangers, Trench? And he's like, yeah. I don't even remember. Did I even interact with Trench that much on Rufus? I can't remember. I got it so long ago. Just through Dell. Even that though. I'm trying to think, because I interacted with Trench a lot on Tar. A good amount on Lucian. Because it's almost it's when you're playing lore, you sort of meet everyone if they're playing at your time. It's almost impossible not to have some dealings with almost everyone on the server when you're playing lore. And even Levi, I ran into his whatever. It was Herbie on Guarma actually, but then also there was what's the other guy called who was working on the fucking farm. My brain cannot retain information anymore. It's absolutely insane how bad it is. Oh, he was in the bar? Fuck. There's me like, yeah, no, I'm not violent. I don't do violence on Wild RP. And then, you know, the second most famous clip of Rufus. In fact, both of the Rufus clips are insane. Oh, I thought it was Katsuki Bakugo. Greg. Oh, I just realised they announced the My Hero spin-off show, didn't they? So Greg has become activated again. He's Slowbone Maynard for a long time. I forgot how much I had interacted with him, but he knew Rufus and Dale. Yeah, I don't really remember talking to him that much, but maybe I did. I don't remember a lot of it though. I was fucking complete. I was literally, I had broken up with Emma a month before, or like 2 months before or something. And I was like, I'm gonna play a psychopath. I'm gonna no life this game. During the day, I'm gonna play like Marauders with Maya, and he can carry me through some fucking day streams. And I'm gonna just fucking teleport into a psychopath's brain for the evening. And non-exist. It was great. It's fucking amazing. It's the best. It really is the best breakup game. It takes you. You stop being yourself. It's fucking beautiful. The thing with a breakup is, it is just time. By the way, Theory, thank you for the 46-month resubscription at tier 2. My very good friend. This button presses for you.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
But breakups, everyone's like, I need some advice. I don't know how to get through this. And breakup is genuinely the only thing is time. The further away from a breakup you get, the better you feel about it. You can be traumatized about it, but but depending on the type of relationship or what happened or whatever. But generally, in terms of just a basic breakup, it's just time. You just have to eat up the days. If you can eat up like 2 weeks, you're fine. You'll be fine. No matter what the fuck is wrong with you. You can have BPD. You could be fucking bipolar. Doesn't matter. If you can eat up 2 weeks. So I just ate up a month on Rufus. I just wish I had more to do. The only thing with... My only regret on the Rufus time was... I spent a lot of time just bopping around by myself, and it's really annoying when you're that kind of character that really relies on other people to... as a foil. There's some fucking crazy boats. Dude, I got into the elevator today in my building. I'm on the top floor, right? So whenever I call the elevator to me, there's never anyone in it, right? Because they're not coming down. So I had these 2 cardboard boxes, one from the table and one from this other thing. These 2 big cardboard boxes. I was taking them down to a recycling thing. And the door's open and in my ears, I've got Jimmy Eat World playing maximum, like even louder than I would normally comfortably have it. I don't know why. I think I just literally just didn't turn the volume down. And there's 2 people in there. There's never people in there. It's a tiny little elevator, and I was like, oh fuck. So now I have to get into the elevator, and I can see them talking to me, but all I can hear in my head is Jimmy Eat World. Are you listening? Right? I can't remember what song it was, but a Jimmy Eat World song was playing. So I have to drop the cardboard boxes down, then press the button, because I'm like, I can't stop the music first because they're waiting to go. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I put these things down, and then I press the button. Then I mute the song. And I'm like, the elevator made you come up? What is happening? I was like, did you need to get out? And they were like, no. And I was like, oh. I was like, the elevator made you come up? And she was like, yeah. And he was like, and I looked at this guy and was like, that's annoying. And he was like, just nodded at me. But the woman was like, it's fine, don't worry, it's okay. Who are you? Do you live on the top floor? And I was like, yeah. So she just started chatting at me, like she was so interested. They were very nice. And she was like, what's it like on the top floor? Is it a nice view? And I was like, it is a nice view. I'm like, what floor do you live on? And they like said the floor below me. And I was like, oh, it's probably the same view. And they were like, yeah. And then the guy went, yeah, like of the boats. And I looked at him and was like, yeah, weird boats, huh? And he was like, yeah. Some of them are weird looking. And I was like, yeah, some of them are really weird looking. And I know that me and him are the same. It's a boy thing, maybe. Standing there with your coffee in the morning, watching a weird boat. He's like, it's weird how so many of them are the same boat. And I was like, they are the same boat. Pattern recognition. This is Shadow the Red God. And then the woman was like, she was just asking me so many questions. Like, what's your name? And I was like, oh, Jesus. And she went, do you live up there alone? And I was like, I'm very alone up there. And then realized how insane that sounded. And I was like, oh, because there's no other people that live up here. I'm on my own. The entire top floor. Or the entire, you know, my entire section. And she was like, oh my God. And I was like, so, if you see any hot ladies move in, send them up to the top floor. And she was like, ah, you're so funny. They were like, maybe late 50s. But then, freaked him out. Because I went, wait, no, PV, you don't understand. I freaked him out because I turned to the guy and I was like, you work over there, do you? And I pointed at, so this half of my view is like a beautiful river with all these like boats and stuff, and like it's really cool. This half is less cool. Like the river's still there, but there's like a few industrial buildings. The way I've described it before is it looks like the place you go to fight Daredevil at night. Right? If you, it's like all these big warehouses. I said to the guy, "Oh, do you work over there?" And I just pointed to the area where all these warehouses are. And he looked at me like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Because I always see you going over there." And then I'm so unaware of how crazy I sound. And he went, "Oh, I don't work over there. My van's parked over there." And I was like, "It's weird. Just park in the parking garage with everyone else's cars." And then he went, he looked at me like, just an absolute psychopath, you know? And I was like, "Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. And I was like, the only reason I mention it is I just spied you over there. And I've thought a couple times, because I've seen you coming into the building and I've seen you going over there. And I just thought how fucking cool it would be if you just worked right there. It'd be so cushy to just walk out the door and you're at work." And he was like, sure. And then they had to leave because they were going that way and I was going this way. And I was like, okay, well, it was nice to meet you both. Bye. And couldn't stop thinking about it. Put my trash in the thing. Couldn't stop thinking about it. Walked back. Couldn't stop thinking about it. Got in the elevator. Couldn't stop thinking about it. Came back inside. Couldn't stop thinking about it. Made breakfast. Couldn't stop thinking about it. Does it again, baby. Fucking murderous psychopath. And I'll never stop thinking about it, ever. It's in there now. It's in the rotation of madness. Really enjoy my brain. My brain works to torment me. We got to play Infinity Nikki because Lux sent me a panicked message last night. The absolute panic that came through. Block caps screaming. There's going to be a server maintenance in Nikki tomorrow starting at 17:50 your time. I was like, it's all good, baby. That's when I end stream. She was like, screaming. Screaming. She typed that with her fists balled. Panicking. Heart rate 170. Live on the top floor by yourself makes you either a daredevil or a serial killer. Which one do you think I'm more likely to be? There is a correct answer. Is Brad more likely to be a daredevil, Marvel property, or serial killer? Murderer. There is a correct answer. Let's see if you can figure it out.
It's mental illness. Yes, mental illness. You see, that's what it is. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, it's mental illness. Ooh, it's mental illness. Yeah, it's mental illness. Ooh, that's what it is. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, it's mental illness. It's mental illness.
What do you think, guys?
It's mental illness.
Take down some names. Take down some names.
Mental illness, that's what it is. Yeah,
Take down. Can we get some names?
it's mental illness. It's mental illness. It's mental illness.
What do you think, guys? Is he more likely to be Daredevil or a fucking serial killer?
That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. Please kill me now.
What do you What do you think? Perfectly split. Well,
I guess we'll never know.
When you dream of cozy life, when you watch too much anime, when you want to change your life and your outfit to infinity and beyond. Let's go styling together to infinity and beyond. Style away the depression. We ride, we play, we dress, we kiss each other. When you want to ride a horse, when you want to ride a bike, when you want a weird anime pet, this is the game for you. To infinity and beyond. Let's go styling together to infinity and beyond. Style away the depression. We ride, we play, we dress, we kiss each other. 4 anime white chicks and probably a few depraved men. To infinity and beyond. We ride, we play, we dress. To infinity and beyond. We draw style away from depression.
let's go, baby. I can't remember anything that we did before. Oh. Oh, who left that there? What was that for? What track is it? Oh, the Lyri soundtrack. The full Lyri soundtrack. We can't see. What can't you see? Okay. The game. Fucking hell. Give me a second. Relax. I have to do a fucking new game every day because of you fucking people. Every day I have to do everything. I have to redo everything. I have to redo this fucking shit with the fucking logo. I have to redo the fucking intro. I have to reset all of this fucking game capture shit. Because you can't fucking sit still and watch the same game for 3 days in a row. Relax. Oh, God. You people are intolerable putting up with this every day. Can you imagine? This is worse than customer services. I need to eat a fucking boiled egg. Calm down. I started eating this chocolate. Figured I'd put some sugar in my body because I did a pretty crazy workout and then I went on a really long walk by myself. And my body can't handle it. Not like it used to. The game isn't the same without Jessie J, is it? It's just not right. I don't feel right playing this game without hearing this first. Bring this back into the intro. It's insane that Jessie J did the song for Infinity Nikki to me. I'll never get over it. We're in a simulation. These things should never be crossing over. Has never sang it before this moment. They paid her $2 million to sing it once, and they were like, we gotta film it. Just sing these words however you want, we'll figure out the rest. We're so happy you're doing it. This is like Table Story getting Jessie J to do a song for us. We get one shot of this. Can't see the game. Can't see the game. Guys, I can't... Sorry. Oh, I was starting to freak out for a second. The game wasn't on the screen for 0.006 seconds. Dollar Store Mario Odyssey theme. First of all, a Nintendo cultist. You know? Just one of those people. I know it. You're like, I've got a Zelda tattoo. There's something wrong with those people. I don't trust it. I don't know what happened to you. You got MK Ultra'd by Nintendo when you were a kid. And... relax, okay? Second of all, I don't know what Mario Odyssey is. Mario Odyssey theme. There isn't a Mario Odyssey theme. There's a million songs. Jump Up Superstar.
Go off the rails. Don't you know it's time to raise our sails? It's freedom like you never knew.
Why does it sound like Mary Jane Watson? Who sings Mario Jump Up Jump? What's it called? just a big band song, isn't it? Kate? Who the hell is Kate Higgins? This is the Dollar Store Nikki song. I mean, all these big band songs sound the same to me. I've never been much of a fan of big band stuff. I'm not a fan of brass instruments too much, unless it's a saxophone. The following items have expired or are about to expire. What are we doing? Oh, you know what we do have? Codes. Lux brings us codes every week.
Master, I bring you codes.
Very good, Lux. Now be gone. Be gone from sight. How do I do it? Again? How do I redeem a code? Settings, other. Heartfelt gifts. 10 of them. I don't know what they do. Nikki fireworks. Shiny bubbles and a thread of purity. Nikki excursion time. Yes, this is what we need. Bling. Nikki New Bloom. Ew. 2025. Let's go, baby. Can we get some clothes? Without free stuff. Oh, what the fuck? The pick me people. No. Nowhere near. Alright, well, let's make a new outfit for the day, shall we? Before we get into it. I still don't know the buttons. How crazy is that? I play it for 4 hours. Well, not even 4 hours. Like 2.5, 3 hours. Once a week. Alright, new outfit. Take everything off, Nikki. Take it off. What do we got? Really, I have to make a lot of stuff work, don't I? New. Nice plaid dress. What goes with that? Kinda. Something we haven't worn before. Maybe. Better, innit? What do we got? Some nice white socks. What are they? Like mummy wraps? What is this? They all look like shit, don't they? It might have to be them. When did we get that? What the fuck is that? Radiant footprints. Candy waltz. Daily exercise. How many hours have you got in it, Lux? At this point? Fucking hell. A million. It might have to be short hair day, huh? Another short hair day. Pixie cut, bob cut, what is that called? That actually works, kinda. Look at that. Now we need a bag. Can't see it. Oh, we do have makeup, right? What did we get? Eyelashes. Hell yeah, dude. Put them on. Get them eyelashes sorted, girls. Sort your fucking eyelashes out, please. In future. Oh my god, it actually fits. Yeah, why not? Why not? Where's my little bags? Here. Oh, these are handbags. A handbag. I want backpack. We're going on an adventure. We need a backpack. Here we go. Today's look. That's a good look. Made it work. Ladies, would you let me style you if you just for fun? You had to wear it. The thing is, you had to wear it. You were like, I agree to it. Here's my wardrobe. Go. I said ladies, Dylan. Fucking make your mind up. Greedy. Wait, no, I attacked Dylan yesterday. I can't do it 2 days in a row.
This is epic.
I can have both. 95%. Cis white male. No, everyone's saying no. All right. Well, I mean, I still don't think I do too bad for a fucking boy, for a cis white male. For a 95% cis white male, I think I'm okay at this shit. No? I guess not. I think I'm better than I am at everything all the time. Okay, what are we doing? Advance your stylist rank to pro stylist. So I probably got to do that in here, right? Is that in this one? A trial of bravery. My heart and sword. Always for bravery. What's the name of this town called? How do I advance my stylist rank? Cool. Opened up a fucking tab. Cool. Don't know what this is doing. Can we not? Special gift, light me up. Dear stylists, thank you for your unwavering love and support. As a token of our appreciation, we would like to gift you each of you with a light me up 4-star hair accessory. May it light up your new year and let your brilliance shine through. Lux started crying when she received that message. Oh, that is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. What the fuck? It's so stupid. It's an actual light bulb attached to the side of her head. Like she's a fucking Mechanicus. Adeptus, or whatever they're called. fucking for the Worm Lord, or whatever it was. December 29 issue compensation. God, we're gonna get compensated for some bullshit. This is just telling me about the thing today, is it? That's today? Of course it is. Dear stylist, to ensure you have the best possible gaming experience, we have prepared a survey for you here. No. Global pre-registration for Worlds. Nikki Worlds, sign up. Dream of wonder. Oh hell yeah, dude! Look at this. I wish we'd done this. I would have done this haircut. Ugly. Is this the shoes or the socks? We'll never know. Insane. It's very Chinese fashion though, isn't it? That deep red. This would bang in Shanghai, dude. If we were in Shanghai dressed like that. Good bang. You didn't claim the currencies from the other 2 messages. Hey guys, what have we said? What have we already been through once today? Impatience. Relax. I knew there was a claim all button, so I was just going to go for that at the end. I saw the claim all button. Relax. Also, Kipling, you're banned from... I don't think you were here yesterday. But you are banned from submitting any more TikToks. I don't know if you were having a mental breakdown or what when you were fucking... you know what I'm saying? Change title. Only the willing. Only the willing. We got to get this track on my soundboard, haven't we? Which one broke? None of them were good. No, everyone just was worried and concerned for you. Completely unironically. Not like we were like, haha, Kipling, you silly. Haha, this is so funny, Kipling, you silly Billy. Like, genuinely, people were concerned for you. This is not what I wanted to do. The fuck is all this? I'm just clearing this stuff. Alright, how do I up my thing? Survey. I will never be able to clear it. Oh. L is the dailies you need to advance. I don't need to do dailies. I play it for 2 hours a week. You should be logging in every day and completing your dailies. To be fair, I am doing that on Marvel Rivals at the moment. It's killing me. It's killing me. There's a Scarlet Witch one and I can't be playing. I'm just maining Thor at the moment for some reason. Every time I log in, people are like, we need a Vanguard. I haven't played any DPS time. I'm starting to seriously get fucked up. You need the things from it to advance the rank. Oh, I see. So how do I do this then? Each warp spire holds a mysterious realm where stylists can earn fantastic rewards by using vital energy. If you manage to spend vital energy in a day... Okay, so we need to spend vital energy at the warp spire. There's one over here, right? My For You page is pure chaos and gets worse every time I share something mad. Yeah, it's purely a reflection of you, by the way. You can't just be like, oh, it's crazy how my For You page has become this thing when you are the person that is literally handcrafting your own For You page with interactions. Dark Realm, fuck. What is this mislight or what is this mislight or something? Realm of the Dark. Phantom Trial, Baldy. You can't say that about me, okay? I used to have very long, thick, luscious hair that went all the way down my forehead to my eyebrows. Don't just fucking call me Baldy. That's how they say it in the north. Stop it. Fuck my Jesus goddamn Christ. What the fuck? I have to fight you again? Ah! This was unexpected. Jesus. Missed. Jesus. You fucking aimbotted me. Fuck. Good God, how do you avoid that? Jesus. There's another level. All the things. This is being a stylist. This is dealing with a Karen as a stylist. To get back in front of him. Infuse vital energy. This is what I want, right? I need to infuse all of it, Lux. Oh, I can only. What is this? The mirror level. Is that what I want? I thought this was a fashion game. This game's got everything in it. You can listen to other people that like say, "Oh, this is just Super Mario Odyssey ripoff. This is just the same as that other fucking gacha game that everyone plays about anime girls," but it isn't. It's the greatest living game that has ever been created. Did we do it? No. Yes. Bam. Bling. That's what I'm talking about. They say there's a special realm filled with Eurekas, but I've never been inside. I'd love to know if it's true. Could someone check it out for me? Okay, how do I do that? A realm of Eurekas? The Trial of Bravery. This is what I'm trying to do, is it? Where's the Realm of Eurekas? Is it another one of these? Yeah, but I need more of this bullshit before I even bother, right?
You don't need to spend all of it on one thing. You can do different things.
Well, I thought I just had to do that one daily. So I couldn't remember if it was 150 or 350, so I just went with 350. Lux is furious because I've absolutely destabilized the entire approach to today's game. Because now we have to wait for that to recharge and it takes actual time, which we don't have. She's livid. Livid. Can I just do a mission for Clement?
The silent night sky is set alight by a blaze.
You could just say a blaze.
The monsoon blows and meteors fall. It's the prologue of the Wish Festival, a hopeful new chapter, the start of a new...
Oh, it's not on manual. No, it is on manual. The game just decided to make me read quickly.
Ah, Nikki and Momo, right? You're famous. Would you like to learn more about the Shooting Star season? The Shooting Star season? That's a new name to me.
That's how he should sound, and you know it.
Across the vast Mirrorland, many creatures live their own unique lives. They may look different and have various habits, but they all share a love for life. Their lives revolve around different themes depending on the season, nature's changes, and their deep ties to the land. This is how seasons arise. One of these is the Shooting Star season. Long ago, the Wishing One blessed Florawish with a grand and dazzling meteor shower, driving away evil and bringing new life. Since then, every time the silent night sky is set ablaze and the first meteor streaks across the sky, the Shooting Star season begins. People sing songs to the shooting stars, make new wishes, gather together and celebrate. They bid farewell to the past and look forward to a new chapter in their lives. Just like turning a new page, the creatures of Florawish enjoy a new chapter of their lives during the Shooting Star season.
By the way, he has said the same thing 6 different ways so far. This is exactly what I've been saying about the dialogue in this game. For the people of Florawish, no season is more significant than the Shooting Star season.
Wow, that sounds amazing. I can't wait to experience it for myself.
That concludes my introduction to the Shooting Star season. Thank you for listening, Miss Nikki and Momo. May the shooting stars shine upon your wishes.
Uvavu. Iranu. Remember Shooting Stars? No? Fine. Ask Clement why there are so few people listening. You can check how much energy those actually cost, and you may also have some things to replenish it. I don't know if you do, but you might. Panicking, right? Misspelling that, typing so quickly. Love the goblin voice. Thank you, Enchechio, my #1 fan. Oh, God. My body is so fucking destroyed. I hate it. They're practicing for school essays. It's exactly the same process, yeah. A drinking game every time he says shooting star season. Frantically Googling synonyms. I mean, yeah, like, we had my geography teacher in high school would present a question to us one way and then present the same question a different way to us and just eat up time. I didn't learn anything. Are you excited for the update tomorrow? Lux is. Is that the fireworks festival? Is that not what the update is today? Fuck, I didn't hear anything he said. Blah, blah, blah. We're my only listeners. Blah, 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 blah. But why? I guess everyone's tired of hearing it. Been repeating the same shit 17 different ways. So long as I share stories about the wishing one and face price, I'll keep telling the story. Glazing each other, glazing each other. How about we do a little quiz? See how much we've learned from your speech. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus. And listen carefully. The first question is, what do we call the different life themes that occur at various times in Mirrorland seasons? Looks like my story got through to you after all. That was an easy one. Fuck. Let's move on to the next question. In trigonometry, when you take the aggregate number of the median line. Here's the next one. For the residents of Florawish, which season is the most meaningful one? The shooting star season. You got it so easily, just as I expected from Nikki and Momo. Ew. Men, you know? Oh my god, you're into that? I'm into that. Here's the final question. Why is the shooting star season so important to the people of Florawish? For fresh starts and fulfilled wishes. You got them all right. My efforts weren't in vain after all. Momo and I needed to hear it once to understand something about shooting stars. Do you remember the pigeon in Shooting Stars? I don't want to hear it again. But I did get 40 marbles. The dove from above. It's so much harder than that. Maybe that was an early season. Maybe I was 8 when I watched it. Okay, now what's Lux screaming about now? How do I get more stuff? What the fuck is this? Nice. Lucky fishing day. We did this, no? Oh, it's the resonate. Fuck. What is this? An ad to get more points? I do this on fucking mobile games all the time. Just sit and put the ad on and then go and do the dishes and come back. I think Bob Mortar is on The Masked Singer as Kingfisher. Cool, thanks for the spoiler. Didn't... Just literally the whole point of that TV show, you know? It's this again. Wow. That is awful. It's the makeup. That's disgusting. It's a theory, not a fact. Stop doing that. And don't do it again. Also horrible. I don't want any of these outfits. Also horrible. I hate these kind of dresses though. I know that's the point of this game, is to try and get these like big fucking floaty dresses or whatever. But I hate them. Speculation is spoilers. Yeah, maybe nobody wants you to guess for them. In a fucking public chat room. The 150 people in it. You love it? Can you switch out the current floating outfit for this one? Is it done? Can I click this button or am I going to lose out? No, I got the 10k. That's Celestial Wishes. Pink Ribbon is okay. Starlit Wishfin is fine. This is the one we were doing. How many of it do I have? It's the Frozen outfit, isn't it? How do I know? How can I see how much of each of these outfits I have currently? You can't. It can't be done. You can check it at the same spot. Panic right. I love it when you panic right and misspell everything because you write as quickly as possible because you know I'm going to get distracted by something else. 3 of 9. Resonate. Maybe we should talk about the reboot of the hit movie Anaconda. They're redoing Anaconda. The only thing I remember from Anaconda is when that one guy gets fully eaten and regurgitated. And I was like, that's fucking horrific. I also just hate actual videos of anacondas. When you see them in real world and you're like, what the fuck? Also, so far, you see them in real world. Nice. Riding the breeze, baby. Shark Mirage. Sailor Nikki. Blue Flower. Inky Braid. Another set of them, another set of them. Another one of them. Alright. This is the only new thing we got. Resonate. Jack Black and Paul Rudd. Yeah, some movies with Jack Black are good and some are bad, aren't they? Paul Rudd is pretty good in everything. Just a maid outfit. And you knew it was going to show up at some point. 4 of 9, baby. I don't know what happens when we actually get the whole outfit. Two new things. One is... Oh, this is a haircut. Oh no, and this. And this. And this. And this. Loads of new stuff. I didn't even realize. This is nice. $40 draws. Oh, I get some more makeup. We were doing this one. Whispers of the Wave. Can we get some eyeshadow? No, I can't claim it. What is this? I can't claim this? It's lying to me. It says 1. I did pick 1. I picked this. What is happening? Why are you laughing at me? I don't understand. I can't click claim all. Oh, I click claim all on this. Thank you, Keeper. Keeper, my only friend in life. Okay, we finally have some makeup. We've done eyebrows. No, we did lashes. This is eyebrows. This is On? Ugly. Awful. That's what we bought? I thought I bought eyeshadow. What did I buy? This is trash. Complete waste of fucking money and time. What else can I do to advance my stylist rank? Got a bunch of bling. Maybe I have enough. Let's go, baby. Misty Clouds, PG Fellowship, Sweet Pink. We have all of these. Dog shit polls, huh? What do we do with dupes? Nothing. Waste of money. It's a lot of crystals. What crystals? I don't know what any of the stuff does. You're in here like I have 10,000 hours in the game. I'm really looking forward to the new area. I'm really excited about this. I know what that button does. I don't assume I know nothing. Just assume I know nothing and go from there. Don't waste on that. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was playing and not you. Oh, I'm so sorry. I made a terrible mistake. I thought it was actually me playing the game and you weren't. But I seem to have been completely incorrect about that. Getting rid of the dupes is endgame stuff. Are you joking with me? Right, there's got to be something I can do to get. So I need... do one more thing from L. So I can't do this. Just take a photo. I've been putting together a photo album with all the pictures taken by everyone in Flourish. I need one photo to complete and I'm really hoping to find it soon. What does that mean? I just take a photo? It's a waste of time because I don't know what to do with the photos. Now what? Let's go, baby. Is it done? Level 18, baby. Don't worry about spoilers. Don't worry about spoilers. Just don't overcomplicate my brain, Keeper. Your brain is a supercomputer. My brain is like if you were to just pick up a kiwi fruit and throw it at a wall as hard as you could, that's my brain when compared to yours. What the fuck is this? Keeper backseating is a new one. Oh my god, there's so much to do in this game. It's absolutely insane. I've never seen a game like this. I thought Rebirth was insane. And that's out today. Are you starting it today, Whack? What time? Have you seen any of it, Whack? Nothing. Don't say that about yourself. Compared to Keeper. Not compared to everyone. But Keeper's brain. Supercomputer. Although, drink every time Keeper is confused about something is my favourite table story drinking game. When Keeper shows up in the chat room and says that they're confused about something, drink. But supercomputer. Insanely intelligent when compared to my brain. My brain, dumb brain. Keeper brain, big brain. I literally cannot keep up with everything there is to do. No, it's insane. So now I go to the entrance of Stoneville and ask around, and it's far away. Where do I get a bike? I want to ride. I want to ride there. There's no bike rental place here. I have to go all the way over there. Fine. I'll probably stream today. Being pretty rough. Main character is offers with 2 people outside night. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, 100% lying, by the way. Lying. Whack called in sick to Table Story this morning. Was like, oh, yeah, I had a really bad night's sleep. Feel a bit tired and think I might be coming down with something. And I went, you know you don't have to call me and PB. You're a co-owner. You can do what you want. You just, if you don't want to do the thing, you don't have to do it if you're not feeling well. And he went, oh, I think I have to take the day off sick, I'm afraid, guys. Me and PB were like, bro, why are you calling us on the phone? He's like, yeah, I just feel a bit unwell. Oh, it's so bad, how bad I feel. And then I went, hey, Whack, do you know what day is it that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth drops on PC? And he went, oh, you know, I wish I knew that information, but unfortunately I don't know. I wish I knew what day that was, that would be. If only I knew when it would come out, I would tell you, but I don't know. Anyway, probably won't be able to run an episode of Main Character tonight, unfortunately. Yeah, okay. See you guys later. I'm gonna go and lay down a little rest. Maybe if I feel up to it, I'll do a stream or something on my own personal channel. And I'll stream something. I couldn't say what, but I'm sure there's something I can find to play tonight. I look really hard around. Yeah, it's fine, dude. No problem. Oh, if I only felt better. I hate cancelling shows. I hate it. I hate when I'm the reason. I'm very rarely the reason, but when I am, it kills me. Usually...
Sun's gone down. Time for a nighttime adventure.
Hell yes. Let's get this Whimstar, baby. I hate it. It's the worst feeling. Have we seen one of these before?
Hello, long-eared lambs.
Oh, come on, man. Get back here, long-eared lamb.
Little creeps.
Yes, I like that it's wearing socks. Got thigh-high socks on. What a long-eared lamb you are. Long stocking wool. Perfect. They're wearing stockings. Long-eared lambs. Long stockings. Wait, so you had an actual fire in your kitchen? That's crazy. What? What do you mean? What happened? Actually, tune into the Wax Steven channel later on tonight to find out. We'll save it. Look, it's the dove from above. Have you downloaded it? Oh yeah, I bet that's a brutal download on PC. On the release day as well. Where's the bike? Long-eared lame. Your outfit has been changed to be more suitable for cycling. You fucking whore! Are you trying to ride a bike in a skirt, you slattern? You disgust me. What a slattern, everyone. The hell do I get up there? Impossible, it can't be done. I have to get on the dove from above. It's 153 gigabytes. Fuck me. The thing is, a lot of games are 153 gigabytes now. Come back. Do you think to talk to or fight? Fight. Yeah, I've noticed that I basically have a hard drive now that is dedicated to... What is that? Oh, you bastard! That is dedicated to like big games like that have to be installed. And I just have to trade out. If I'm like, well, I've got to install another 150. Fuck. She doesn't hold it when she's in the air. She just swooshes. Can't believe none of you would let me style you. It was a whim star. I have this. You do need her. Good God. Would have been instant death. Touching all that water. Keeper agreed. My only friend. Is this not the... What? This is the entry... Oh. That's how Orcish walks. He's got little legs.
Why won't you let me in the village? I'm the renowned makeup artist Timis. You'll regret keeping me out. You're missing out on the world's greatest beauty products, all at 2% off. 2% off!
Ha! Not even for 50%. For a little kid, you've got some attitude. We don't deal with anyone from that cursed land. We've heard all about it. The makeup artist making beauty products in the Wishing Woods, along with a bunch of nonsense Fey-Wish sprites. Saps and Flora-Wish might buy into that, but not us. Hurry along, you're not welcome in Stoneville. There's no business for you here.
But... Huh! Enough! I'm gonna let that go. I've got a very important client waiting. You wait. I'll be back. I won't give up.
Why doesn't she wear makeup then?
Timis!
The artist doesn't need to wear the makeup.
Timis ran off.
That's not how that works.
She didn't notice us at all.
You see Giorgio Armani
really
wearing
doesn't
his
welcome
fucking
Feywish sprites.
dresses down the runway?
Or
No.
anything related to them.
And who are you?
We're Pisces. I'm a Pisces.
We're Pisces. I'm Wukaka Nikki, the PC.
A cultural appropriation, Nikki. I don't know what a PC is, but it seems like cultural appropriation is happening right now.
My name's Pietro. And I might be getting up there in age, but I know a human from a PC when I see one.
You got me. I'm a traveling stylist who
Got
just
him.
arrived here. I'm Nikki, and this is Momo.
Are you the one? The brilliant and courageous stylist rumored to have battled none other than the Wish Envoy?
That's me.
Yep, that's me.
I've heard the Wish Envoy has a Fey-Wish sprite as his puppet. Is it true?
So, you're a gossip.
Little kitty, I'm past my prime. If it weren't for juicy gossip, I'd have never agreed to patrol the village entrance for Spindle. Huh, a long time ago,
Getting
old
up there in it. He
Pietro
probably is
used to be the
25.
most promising lad in the village. So, you're here. Must be for the coma cases.
Remember being 16 and you saw a
Investigation?
25-year-old and you were
I
like,
understand. Gotta
ancient,
stay low key,
haggard being.
But any info you can share?
Mr. Pietro, although we've
Practically an
caught the Wish
undead
Envoy,
walking around.
there's someone even more mysterious behind him. The Prophet. Based on all the intel, it seems like the next target might be Giovanni.
What? They're after Giovanni? He's the lad who brought miracles back to Stoneville. We can't let him be next. No. He's been in the Stoneville market lately, selling his wish flight paper. It's pretty far. It'll take time to get there.
Uncle Pietro!
It's
Is my
Louise.
dad back yet?
10 out of 10 game.
Louise! I'm only 46
Oh, he's
years
46,
young.
dude. He
My
looks
hero is fine.
amazing for 46.
I don't think your
I hope
dad
I
is
look like
back
that
yet.
at 46 years old.
Also, Louise, this is Nikki, a stylist from out of town. She's a nice girl like yourself. Can you give her a ride to see Giovanni? It's important.
That is
Of
how
course.
horses work. That's true.
Hi there, I'm Louise, and I'm a stylist like you. I'm from Stoneville, and my favorite crafting material is scarf worms.
Ew.
So far, I like them all. No favorites.
My nose, man. I feel like I need to
Save the
sneeze.
chit-chat. You two hurry up. Quickly,
Too much
get in the
cocaine.
carriage.
Cocaine.
Louisa's father is this village's wish collector.
Oh, I thought
She'll
you were
help
her
you
father.
find Giovanni, and I can take a nap. Let's hope Giovanni is still at the market. May the Silver Gale be with you.
Is Stonewall going to be an Italian settlement? I hope so. This is Uncecchio. She's the local cartographer. How do I get on?
What a unique place. So different from Florawish. Miss Nikki,
Ah, so
Momo,
you're finally
sit
awake.
tight. Let's go!
Where are we going? To a different area?
This place looks completely different from Florawish.
Exactly the same.
My dad used to take me to Florawish. The houses are big and ugly, and also, the gardens are tiny. Our village is way
It is Italy. Italians with their fucking incredibly...
We have a
Italians
large
are
field
so
of flowers
fucking
and adorable
critical and
flower
rude.
shops. We're also home to the famous dye workshop. Floragale cloth is a premium product. The dye
Look at Wax
workshop
Steven.
uses flowers to make it. Floragale flowers are gifts from the Silvergale. What's the Silvergale? The Silvergale is a god who listens to the wishes made by Stoneville villagers. Huh? Isn't that supposed to be the wishing one? That was true a long time ago. But then, the wishing one
man.
became the
I shouldn't have
Silvergale.
eaten that sugar.
The thing is, people in Florawish claim this isn't true. So, that's why we don't like them very much.
The grass is greener. How dare you say this about Italia? The grass is always greener. It's a beautiful, it's a bellissima Stonewall, it's a bellissima. Not this shit you are living in. You were mucking around in shitty Florawish with your disgusting ugly face and your disgusting shoes. And you're like, dude,
Louise!
It looks the same. How dare you say it about Italia Stonewall? Is it the same place as you think this is the same place as a Throw a Wish? How dare you? This is the most beautiful place in the world. Italians. Oh, if you say so. Get there and everyone is wearing Armani. Yeah. And it's secretly controlled by the fucking mafia. Yeah, I know. Your problems, Italy.
It's a clearance sale! No, don't fall for it. Sandro's clearance sale has been running for 3 years now.
Oh, dude. I love those stores that have that. They're always in a closing down sale, and you're like, this place has been closing down since I was like 14.
What's that place? The Lake Heart Stone Tree, the most magical wishing spot around.
It's in Cecchio's house.
Before my dad left, we made wishes there.
DFS,
He made
yeah.
one wish, and I made one too.
Almost killed that child. He got real close. His leather balloon. Hi, Gabe.
Miss Nikki, we're here! What a market! Feels like my grandma's country house. So many things I've never seen before! The Stoneville market is filled with village specialties.
We have olive oil.
And dyed fabrics. Also, Giovanni should be here. Huh? Oh yeah, here you go.
And olives.
Something to welcome you to Stoneville.
What
Miss
else did I
Nikki?
have in Italy? I can't think of a single other thing they have.
Are they from
Olive
that
oil?
field we saw? Yeah. We Stoneville villagers take a bunch of lavin fringes wherever
A problem
we go.
with garbage?
They represent
There's
wishes.
too much trash everywhere?
And my dad says, fortune returns when you give blessings to those around you.
Wine?
Louise, thank you. Your blessing is well received.
Parmigiano?
Good fortune will be with us.
You're just naming different types of pasta now. Purple thoughts. I mean, drugs, you know. Drugs. Well, here we are, guys. We've made it to Italy. And isn't Italy the most beautiful place? His name is Filippo. It is Italy, isn't it? Except for Louise. Is Louise an Italian name? No. Louise is you live on a council estate in southwest London. Wine and cheese. They got that everywhere. They got olive oil everywhere as well. Wow. Wow. That's Wax Steven. This is Wax Steven DMing. Vincecchio is Louise. That guy's Wax Steven. It's me, Wax Steven. I have to take a day off from a stream main character today because Final Fantasy VII Rebirth has been released.
I saw. Is it the local wish-making custom?
Here, people believe that
it's
by
Giovanni.
burning
We
their
met him,
wishes,
right?
They can lighten their
Wait, is
burdens.
Giovanni the guy with the white hair?
People
Yeah.
here rely more on their
That's
own
why it's called
abilities
Giovanni.
to
He's
achieve
from
their
here.
wishes,
I remember.
bringing
Now.
peace. Also,
Absolute
this way,
cock
the
bait.
Fey Wish Sprites won't take
know.
their wishes.
Mr. Giovanni.
Lux has got a fucking poster of
Miss
Giovanni
Nikki.
on her bedroom wall.
It's a pleasure to see you again.
Also, they were like, make him sound
Here
as
for the
much
Flame
like
Crest
young
Festival?
Sephiroth as they can. Yes.
Yes.
I'm here for whatever you want,
We're
Giovanni.
looking for someone.
If you're into
He
the
did something
Flame Crest
awful that
Festival,
really
I'm into
fired
it
me
now.
up.
You listen to metal music?
That's what the
That's what I
Flame Crest
listen to
Festival
now.
is about. I guess that makes sense.
Your favorite game is Super Mario
We captured a
Odyssey?
key
That's my
suspect
favorite game
related
as
to
well
the
now.
case. However,
Oh,
there's a
girl.
mastermind behind him. This person, called the Prophet. He mentioned the Flamecrest Festival as well as your name, Giovanni.
Giovanni! You're being
Varney.
targeted.
What? Me? But how come?
You're also being targeted by
Does he want
Nikki.
to buy some wish flight paper?
You think it'd be as simple as that?
She's gonna bite off your
Can't you see
weenie.
the danger you're in?
Sorry. I may be a little oblivious. I don't understand. This so-called prophet, why would he be after me?
He's an idiot. Everyone's an
Although,
idiot. It's
with my
hilarious.
connection to
Everyone
the
in this
Flame Crest
game
Festival, it
is
could
dumb
be
as shit,
my
including
Flame
Nikki.
Crest
It's
Festival contestant's
incredible.
choice.
What is this Flamecrest Festival?
In Stoneville, the Flame Crest Festival is the most celebrated.
No, this is the world,
People
PB.
here
It's
begin
part of the
preparing
world.
far
It's
in
fucking
advance,
strange.
And on the big day,
It
they
literally
light a
gave everyone
massive
in like
bonfire at the
everyone's
top of the Flame Crest
dump
stone
stat
tree.
was int.
And then,
But it's because
the
they're
Flame Crest
all
Festival styling
hot
contest
people.
champion starts
Everyone
the
in this
ceremony.
world are
This
stylists
is
and
the
hot
burning
people
of all
and
wishes
hairdressers
made
and shit.
throughout the year.
You know? It's
must be
actually
incredible.
hilarious.
So that's what these Flamecrest Festival contestants are?
Yes. For some reason, contestants aren't freely chosen. They're recommended. I happen to have a recommendation spot. Maybe this so-called prophet is after my spot. He could
You'll not do
become a
better than
contestant and
Giovanni,
sabotage the
PB. You have
contest.
to settle. It's the world of
With the blazing
settling.
flames and the big crowd. If the prophet has plans for the Flamecrest Festival, I can't imagine what kind of chaos he'd cause.
We've got to stop him!
Right now, I'm the only one who hasn't submitted their recommendation. Maybe we could stop any chaos from happening if I nominated someone reliable.
I wonder
Well?
who.
You've got one right here!
Wait, who?
Me?
Me?
Nikki'd be the perfect choice! Who'd be more reliable than the investigator appointed by the Stylist Guild?
You're right. Well then, Nikki, are you willing to become a contestant?
I mean, Sephiroth, you know?
Sounds like a great opportunity. I'll do it.
There's a curse that's making everyone dumb. And they all get really smart at the
have
end and
lots and
stop
lots of
becoming
barbecue.
stylists and go to school and
This
actually
way,
study something
we can
of worth.
continue the investigation as contestants.
Yeah.
I can make those jokes
And
because
also,
my ex
if
is
the
one.
prophet doesn't get Giovanni's
I'm
recommendation
owed.
spot, he might try to sneak in under a different identity.
Sounds like the person you're looking for is mysterious and hard to trace. Someone like that must be dangerous. Be careful in everything you do. This swim crane is my recommendation voucher. It will guide you to Mr. Spindle.
Imagine he gave us the fucking...
He's the owner of the Stoneville Dye Workshop and oversees the annual Flamecrest Festival. In this
That's a
village,
Mune.
he's the most respected elder.
He's like, here,
When he sees
take
this
this.
paper crane, he'll know that
It's the
you're the
longest
person I
sword you've ever seen in
recommended.
your life.
He'll tell you how to become an official Flamecrest Festival contestant.
Follow the paper crane and search for Mr. Spindle. Look at him. He's so fucking cool, dude. Look at him. He's the best you got, baby. Young Sephiroth or nothing. I'm gonna go and find Mr. Spindle.
Mr. Spindle.
Into the village residence. Past Unchechio's house. Let me activate this. Village Fork. I see many whim stars. Must not get... Oh, we got to get one of these while we're here. Fuck. Are these different? Yeah, they are, right? Fuck, you're annoying. That's what it'd be like living with me. Floral fleece. Floral fox's brother. Jesus fucking Christ. Imagine knowing English and being able to speak it. There he is, Mr. Spindle. Oh, we actually found the real Whack Steven.
The flowers are budding less by the year.
I mean, the voice. The best voice so far.
Here's a face.
It is
I've
Whack
never
Steven.
seen. I'm Spindle, owner of the dye workshop. You're not the transportation official Mayor Gray sent over, are you?
Bunchecho is disgusted
no.
right now. The
My
idea
name is
of
Nikki,
France.
and this is my friend Momo. Giovanni recommended me as a
Bunchecho just
Flame Crest
vomited
Festival
all over her
contestant. Here you
Wacom
go.
tablet.
His recommendation voucher.
I see. You don't look like those annoying officials. And your styling is quite tasteful. Well, well. Giovanni finally found some.
That's your dad. That's what it was. He showed up dressed like
the
that.
voucher doesn't make you an official contestant. You'll still need to showcase your best styling skills and gain a final seal of approval.
The styling contest is a warm-up for the wishing ceremony? I didn't realize the bar was so high.
Of course. The Flame Crest Festival isn't just some simple Stoneville celebration. It's a crucial moment to showcase our local styling talent. We can't let those folks in Flourish look down on us. They're always parading with their hoity-toity stylists.
I'm adding the Stylist Guild to my next
clothes are
D&D
made from our
campaign.
fabrics.
Of course.
Think
Fabric
I'm
is
joking?
critical. Clothes
Gonna
made
be
with
in there.
low-quality fabric. It's like a stylish outfit with bad hair. The effect is diminished.
Well said. Our dye workshop and the fabrics
What's that dog
produced
doing?
here are first-class quality.
Humping. Do you see that?
Especially the Florigale cloth made from the local Florigales. It's in high demand in many countries. Clothes made from it even won the gold prize at the King's Birthday exhibition.
Now that stuff is super impressive.
I totally understand. Seeing your creations valued by others brings pride and joy.
I love how the earrings are so OP.
Everything we do is to the
For
highest
this outfit.
standard, especially the styling contest. Every single contestant
It's
must have
serving
impeccable styling
just
skills.
a
They
smidgen
represent all
of
us.
cunt.
If we deliver a poor result,
She does think
it
she's the most
undermines
beautiful
people's
person in the entire
confidence in
world,
our
doesn't she,
incredible
Nikki?
Stoneville
For sure.
fabrics.
That sure is a lot of pressure. Don't worry. To become an official contestant, I'll use all my styling mastery.
You've been a stylist for about 4 hours.
Reminds me of me in my prime. Ah, youth.
Ah, youth.
All right, head to the Lavin Fringe drying place at the dye workshop. Talk to the quality supervisor, Tanyoyo. That guy, he may be slick, but he does have quite the knack for styling. He's also dependable and charges fairly. So I hired him as a contestant certifier for the Flamecrest Festival. When it comes to assessing styling skills, there's nobody better. Go to him. May the Silver Gale be with you, young lady.
Okay. I will do that. Gotta take the free bling, you know. You gotta take that free bling, Mr. Spindle. Do the stylists fight each other? No. The Stylist Guild is just gonna be a bunch of hairdressers and clothing stylist types. Very just most 9 times, more than 9.9 times out of 10 stylists and clothing types and hairdressers and stuff are the most shallow, basic human beings you will ever meet.
Tanyoyo? Passed out from exhaustion?
Him? Exhaustion? I highly doubt it. He is pretty stiff, though.
Huh? Is this the symptom right before a
Oh
coma?
no, he's going into a coma.
Tanyoyo, what happened
Not
to you?
Tanyoyo.
You still
Do we
owe
know
me a basket of
Tanyoyo?
flight
I don't
foods.
recognize him.
And that book
I
called How to
absolutely
Make the
adore his
Boss
fit
Offer You
though.
1 million
That fucking...
Hang on, wait!
Is that lightning?
Tanyoyo? Just like that? He disappeared?
Damn.
Over here!
Oh. It was an illusion. Oh, it was Tanyoyo.
Jeez! Who put that dummy here? The dummy.
Look at that.
He's standing in for
I'd wear that.
as a
I'd wear
guard.
that around this
People
outfit.
think I'm around. No
Not
one
the shorts.
dares send low-quality Lavin fringes.
My stupid knees.
All right. Back to work.
Tanyoyo, you're avoiding me again.
This is Erufir at when he was like
Louise.
14.
I'm not, and I don't have what you're looking for.
This is
Really,
how
I
Erufir
don't.
showed up to that
Please
first
don't
day of
ask again.
training.
Then
and made Drac fall in love with him.
Cry? No.
Everyone else was just wearing normal clothes and Airy Fish showed up like this.
Look!
100%.
Wow, exquisite. And it's black too. That's so rare.
Only when the night is dark can you see the stars.
Thank you, Tanyoyo. It's just...
The faith of Novara.
It's just...
You should have baby faces in your knees. I think I'd rather that. My knees are so fucking... My left knee is just completely dislocated at this point.
Huh? A human with a cat? So weird. Can't believe I haven't seen a Wimborn like that before.
I'm not a Wimborn. I'm Momo. Besides, you're weirder. You turned into a dark mist. And then you disappeared.
What's strange about it? It's just as special women see.
It really is something. It startled me. Hi, I'm Nikki. Can I ask what just happened with Louise?
You know Louise?
Oh, you were referencing PB? PB's knees? Oh yeah, I completely forgot. I just thought you were talking about your own knees.
She can be a real headache.
PB's weird knees.
The clothes Louise made for the Flamecrest Festival have issues.
That's an ancient meme.
There's nothing I can do. I've been trying to avoid her. I hope she perks up soon.
What kind of issue?
Forget it. You can help. Come on. Let's start the verification process. I'm busy.
Huh? How did you know?
That old crank has me working 3 jobs. Who sent you? Did Giovanni put you up to this? I've been at this a while. I know exactly why people come here. And what they're after.
Mickey's here to bite your weenie off.
Reader.
Not something to be proud of.
Oh, he actually is.
Anyway, do you have enough clothing?
I need 88 pieces.
If you want to certify your styling mastery, it takes this much clothing.
Fuck.
The minimum requirement for the Flamecrest Festival styling contest.
Do I have 88 pieces?
The minimum
Surely not.
requirement? Of course I've got it.
Does it count all of the little stuff,
Get
like
ready.
earrings and stuff?
We'll start soon.
She just said yes, so. Select glow up. Here you'll find all of your outfits along with their stats. Okay. Click here to switch between different pieces. Select the outfit you want to upgrade. Choose which piece you want to upgrade or select all. No. You tricked me. I hate it when games trick me. So, what does it do though? What do I want to do here, Lux? Plus me bling and whatever these are. Threads of purity and shiny bubbles. This is apparently sexy. The Frozen outfit. This is apparently sexy. You look insane. You look like you're attending a Lady Gaga fucking ceremony. This is sexy. Yeah, that I'll give you is pretty sexy. I'll allow it. I'd say this is elegant. Okay. Oh, I have to have a fashion battle with him.
Great. All right then.
Oh, I do have 88
Show me your
pieces.
Whoa, he's getting serious.
Oh, whack. I just saw the picture.
I'm responsible for certifying Flamecrest Festival contestants.
Exactly what I
Here
imagined,
have
and you are
Nikki,
correct. That's
aspiring
exactly who
contestant
was
in
just
this
on
year
the screen.
1002 AW, recommended by Giovanni, respected Wishflight paper designer. Are you ready for the theme?
Oh, the factions thing? Oh yeah, we did do it. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Styling theme is sweet. These are my most powerful sweet items. The fucking Joshua from Final Fantasy 16. Child Joshua. Child Joshua FF16. It's literally the same outfit. Guys, are you kidding me? No one gives a shit how accurate that was. Fuck you guys, man. I swear to God, I don't want to be here anymore. If you don't like me, I don't like you then. No, if you don't like me, I don't like you then. Yeah, how do you like this, bitch? I'm Joshua Rossfield. The power of the Phoenix dwells within me. You like that, Erufir? You whore. Close to perfect. Over perfect. More than perfect. Total score perfect. Erufir said, well, amazing flames. You really are strong. Yeah. Oh, I hold the power of the Phoenix within me.
Unbelievable.
How'd it go? How'd it go? Did Nikki pass?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Sorry. I felt a power I've never seen before.
Oh!
A phenomenal
Erufir.
showcase. You definitely passed. All contestants who pass get this brooch, Silvergale's blessing. Take it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Didn't say
So
any
when
cool
does the
words about it
Flamecrest
though.
Festival start?
Oh, that. We have to wait until the Wish Collector, Louise's dad, returns. At the festival, we burn all the year's wishes. Only Louise's father
He looks like,
can
what's
collect
the
these
game?
wishes. No one else can do it. No one but him.
It's a JRPG that I've never
Why'd you
played,
say
and
that
it has different
twice?
houses. One's blue, one's
Because
green,
I
and one's
wanted
red.
to,
And red
so
defeats
I
green,
did.
and green defeats blue, and blue defeats red.
Nikki, let's get out of here. The way he talks is annoying.
You
And
know,
they're like battles.
that's one of my proudest traits.
Of all the things to be proud of, it's not the worst. Anyway, thanks for everything, Tanyoyo.
Not Pokemon.
One more question. Among the Flamecrest Festival participants,
It's one of the
did
big
any seem
famous
suspicious?
ones. Fire Emblem.
Suspicious?
He looks like a Fire Emblem character.
Young lady, you have a hidden agenda. There've been
Turns
a
out
lot of
Erufir was
happenings
from
in
Fire
Wishfield
Emblem all along.
as of late. Nobody stands out, nobody's suspicious, but there
He
sure
does,
are
right?
plenty of
I don't even know
eccentric
Fire.
ones.
I played one Fire Emblem game
Besides,
on my
what
phone,
you
and it was
consider
so
suspicious
good.
and what I do
It made me
might
want to
not
play
line
like
up.
a proper one, but I'd never.
Check it out for
I just never
yourselves.
had the chance.
Head to the Flamecrest Festival.
Because you won't let me
grounds.
play games I want to play. I'm stuck
It's
playing
at the
shit
top
like
of the
this.
Flamecrest stone tree. Miss Chloe is the fabric supervisor. She's setting it all up. A lot of contestants.
Oh, you're
are
a
also
streamer?
there.
That's
Maybe
so
you could
cool.
ask
You just
around.
get to play games all day? Whoa, 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 whoa. Dial
go
it
now.
back.
Okay,
It's
then.
true, I do get to play
Run
games all
along.
day, but I don't
Louise's
ever get to
dad
play
should
any
be back
games I
soon.
want to play.
When he gets
Man, so
back,
you can
old
just
man
sit there and play
Spindle
Final
will make
Fantasy
me
X
work
and Fire
again.
Emblem and stuff?
Not like I
No,
finished the
I have to
8 jobs
play
he gave me yesterday.
Infinity Nikki. I like Infinity Nikki. Don't get it twisted. It's very playable. I'm impressed I have 88 pieces of clothing. 88 pieces of clothing you've got. 88 pieces of clothes. Clothes. That's how you'd say it. That's how I'd say it if I spoke in my actual accent. If I speak in my actual accent, I'd say clothes. And I'd say... What was the other word I was not saying? Other. The other day. The other day. You want to hear me talk in my real accent? I have to put on one for you people on the fucking stream because otherwise you won't understand what I'm fucking talking about if you're from America. And it fucks me up sometimes. I've also wanted to do Fire Emblem. Well, you can. You play what you want to play on your stream. You can do that because you're a girl. God, I need the music, don't I? We gotta get it. We gotta get it. We have no choice. Please hold. When you can, go to the red blob I blobbed. Lux sent me this image. When you can, go to the red blob that I have blobbed. Do you mind? Will you go to the red blob that I have blobbed? We need London Brad. I don't actually have access to my real accent anymore. Probably if I spent like a month with my family, it would come back. But I don't actually have it in my mouth anymore. What I'm doing right now is exclusively so that I can go back and make the same joke again to PB. But I need my mischievous music, you know. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Music that plays in my head when I say something that is pure mischievous. That is purely there just to tickle someone's pissed off button. Just pushing buttons just to wind people up around me because I'm an asshole. Because I am a creature of chaos and mischief. I am Loki. I'm Loki. Reborn. When I say stuff that I know will wind up every female streamer on the planet. Oh yeah, you'll probably get away with it because you're a girl. Dude. Oh yeah, you could probably stream that because you're a girl. Oh, dude. The music starts playing in my head. What? What did you say? It's one of those things that, you know, the other day we were talking about like how people will come in and they'll say something devastating to you. They'll say like, when people come in and they're just like, haha, you're gay, and you're like, yeah, whatever, you're annoying, you're a troll, you know, you're like whatever. But when they come in and they say something that's 1% true or higher, it has an element to it. Someone comes in and it's just like, hey, you're kind of ugly. You don't look bad, but you're sort of ugly. And you're like, it's that. Which is why when you just say you can get away with it because you're a girl, oof, girl streamers love it. They love it, dude. Say it to one.
I, Calhoun, will be the styling champion.
And then just sit back
I
and
won't lose to anyone.
enjoy.
There is
Enjoy the
no one
meltdown.
who can defeat me.
Your enthusiasm for the Flamecrest Festival styling contest
We're now in Estonia.
is admirable.
An Eastern European woman.
But that's not the issue here. Mr.
Also
Calhoun,
an Eastern European like
currently
4
setting up the
as
grounds.
well. You know?
and your,
Like one of the ugliest
styling
people in
practice partner
Estonia.
cannot enter.
Why not? In
You see
Stoneville,
chicks like this,
nowhere
dude.
is off limits to Calhoun the
You
shepherd.
go to Estonia and you're like,
Are you looking
fuck,
down
she's
on my
beautiful.
floor,
And everyone
sheep?
else is like, what? No, she is
Certainly
fucking
not.
disgusting,
Your
ugly
sheep is
mutt.
very
Do not
lovely,
fucking go near her. She
but
will
you
probably
two
give you
just can't
disease.
enter
Inbreeding.
the grounds yet.
The most ugly woman in country.
Chloe, you spoil
You're like, what the fuck?
It's old man Spindle. He's worried that our squad, the Raging Rocks, will win the contest. But your tricks won't
The
stop
downside
me.
is that
I,
all
Calhoun,
Eastern
will
European
become
women
the
smoke,
Flamecrest
so they'll be
Festival
dead by
champion.
43.
I'll make the Raging Rocks pop.
God.
Your passion is admirable, but according to the rules of the Flamecrest Festival grounds...
Flamecrest, fire emblem.
Oh no! The sheep!
It's literally a synonym.
That's my champ! Go! Francisco the Marshmallow!
Francisco the Marshmallow is what I'm calling my next dog, no
Miss
matter
Chloe,
how it looks or
anything
what
I
it
can
is.
do? Can you handle that? I was kicked by a flora sheep when I was a kid.
Trauma.
Sorry. I can't be of any help.
Listen here, Chloe. I'll
Leave it
do
to
anything
us.
for you.
Comforting critters
I'll do
is
anything
something
you
I'm
ask.
good at.
Free of charge. Anything you say, I'll do. My heart and sword belongs to you only. What am I meant to do? Just catch it. Groom the mischievous flora sheep.
It's too skittish. Nikki, put on the animal grooming outfit, then sneak up to it.
I was doing that, but I'm an impatient boy, for I too am a mischievous type. I can't be the person that reigns in a mischievous type, for I am one. I'm a mischievous type. Sheep. Flora sheep. What was it called?
There. Stay there. You may be the cuddliest flora sheep, but you can't go around causing trouble.
Oh, Francisco the Marshmallow! So easily tamed! Shame on you! You're the most handsome sheep in the Raging Rocks!
Mr. Calhoun.
Good voice.
Instead of taking Francisco the
Mr.
Marshmallow
Calhoun.
for styling practice, I feel
Nice
he's
outfit
more
as
in
well.
need of your
Is he wearing?
care, attention, and a thorough cleaning.
Mr. Calhoun's
hated
right
being
butt
covered in
cheek
dirt.
is
That's why he
literally
was running
twice the
around.
size of Nikki's entire head.
Oh, is that so?
You're a shepherd?
Did
Not
you see
taking
that?
good care
Can
of
I
your
go
own
back?
Sheep?
No.
Disgraceful!
Exactly. Not to mention...
Alexandria Daddario.
it
That's who she
almost
looks like, isn't it? Look.
hurt someone.
They modelled her face on that actor.
You're right.
Is her name Alexandra Daddario? I think
I
it is.
shouldn't have dragged Francisco the Marshmallow to round-the-clock styling practice for months.
I've Google image
I
searched
forgot
it
to give
enough.
him a
I
good
should know by now.
I was also wrong.
I
To
was
bring him
wrong.
into the grounds, he almost hurt someone.
Damn.
I'm a good guy. Honestly.
Orcish,
Not taking
starting
care of
every
Francisco
conversation with a
Marshmallow
stranger.
is my fault. But I don't
I'm
regret
just a
what I
nice
said
guy.
either. We were forced to cooperate with Florowish, and those spiteful Feywish sprites by Spindle's incompetence. The Raging Rock's mission is to awaken those who have been tempted by greed and remind them who the enemy is.
Damn, what the fuck does that mean?
I'm sorry, but Mr. Calhoun, I'm not sure I follow.
Yeah. You might be the Raging
two
Rocks,
must be
but Nikki's
outsiders.
dumb as rocks.
The Feywish sprites betrayed the Wishing One and caused his death.
Damn.
They waged the War of the Descendants along with Florowish. Many of our elders fought alongside the
I do
Beasts
forget
to
that there's
resist
like
them.
an incredibly deep
Well,
and
there
dark
were
history to this
very
world, and then they
complex
randomly will
reasons for
bring it
this.
up in a casual conversation after you've just groomed a
difficult to
mischievous
explain.
sheep called Marshmallow the
Feywish
Mischievous or
sprites
whatever.
killing the Wishing One? That sounds ridiculous.
Right.
They're like,
Also,
"You must
hasn't the
understand.
collaboration between Florowish
The
and
Feywish
the Dye
sprites
Workshop
brought
been
down a
beneficial
god
for Stoneville?
With 1,000
Brought
slices
nothing but decadence.
and
All
1,000
lies.
cuts.
There was even a complaint about the dye workshop.
They slaked on the god's blood
Someone
and
purchased
became
their
the
fabric
magical
and made an ability outfit.
sprites that we
When
know
the
them to
outfit
be
was first
today.
used, the fabric tore.
But once long ago, they were
person got lucky.
goblins and orcs.
It didn't cause a serious
A
accident.
wave of darkness across this
Imagine
land.
an
Oh my
ability
god,
outfit
what the
tearing
fuck?
while floating.
Well, now we've got to go and find an outfit.
That would be
Wait,
horrible.
what?
I'm
The whiplash
I'm
you get
ashamed to admit it. However,
from the
when it comes to
story
fabric
lore
floatability
in this.
outfits, anything that's prone to tearing
Honestly,
needs
this
to
is
be
what my
removed
next
right
campaign
from
is
the
going to
start
feel
of the
like.
design process.
I swear to God.
The quality department oversees the production process.
It's going to be the most fucking
Managed by
disappointing
Mr.
campaign that
Tanyoyo.
any of you have ever seen.
Despite him juggling
If
3
you enjoy
jobs,
my shows.
he's very capable.
I'm
He
terrified
never
to run it.
overlooks defective products. I trust him a lot.
Huh.
Love.
Once people succumb to decadence, their inner pride begins to vanish.
Damn.
I heard yesterday, someone's brand new fabric melted in the water during the first wash.
No, like the raccoon with the
No
candy
way.
floss.
That's impossible.
Maybe someone else is behind this.
It might be the Prophet.
It could be a random
seen
dude that
any
was hiding in a
suspicious
box
outsiders
once and we
besides
never
us?
got an answer for it. Remember
I know
that?
one, but
Does that come
before I
back,
tell
Lux?
you, I'd like for you and me to
Is
have
that
a
ever
warm-up
wrapped up?
styling match.
You can't tell us, can you? But
You seem like a worthy opponent. And like
Unless
me,
he is the,
you have an
which he
inseparable
wasn't,
companion.
but unless somehow he's related. I accept your invitation.
This is my best friend Momo. As for me, I'm Nikki, Mr. Giovanni's pick for a Flamecrest Festival contestant. And I accept your invitation. On one condition.
So we set the condition anyway. I was going to do it conditionless because the game's too easy, but...
Okay. If I win, then both you
You're looking
and
at a Gold
Francisco
2
the
Marvel
Marshmallow
Rivals
stop
player, guys.
interfering
This
with Miss
game's too
Chloe's
easy
work.
for me.
Why would an outsider step up to defend the dye workshop?
I'm stepping up for Miss Chloe. Every diligent worker should
Step
be
Up
treated
2,
with
baby.
respect.
The Streets, one of my favorite, literally in my top
I'll
3
leave
movies
Miss
of all
Chloe
time.
alone.
And I'm not
Practicing
kidding.
Here was a bad idea. Promise.
That's my first date movie. When you're like, when people are like, what's the movie you put on? You are like, you have to bring a movie to a date, basically. A DVD. What are you bringing? I shit you not, I'm bringing Step Up 2, The Streets. That's why I'm single. I, Calhoun, Shepherd of Stoneville, and also... I'm best at making clothing with floral fleece, the fluffy wool not... But to get inspired for this type of fabric, you need an eye for appreciating flora sheep. This theme of styling challenge is chic sheep. Show me your taste for discovering cool fashion. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm ready. What's my recommended outfit? Just this. It's always these, isn't it? You don't... I think this game would be more fun if you had to make the outfit yourself and you couldn't use the pre-mades. And you have to make it out of whatever you've acquired only. You know what I mean? Surely that was the original plan. Because they're like, you have to do it out of one of these 6 possible styles. But obviously the pre-made outfits are always going to be the most strong ones. You can. I know you can, but I'm saying that it's recommended my most powerful one, isn't it? Which is just this pre-made. And it shouldn't let you have a pre-made. It can only be out of ones that you've collected. That's how I would have made the game. But I guess I'm just not a game developer then, am I? I thought you were Silver 1. Well, I'm now Gold 2, alright? I had one of the worst. I went up to Gold 3, then I went down to Silver 1 again after the worst day I've had in Marvel Rivals ever. It literally was so bad. That was the day I did my taxes instead of Play It. And then I had... Must have been yesterday? Yeah. Yesterday morning. Yesterday night. Just victory, 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 victory. I wasn't even carrying either. I was doing bad in some of them. I got carried a couple of times today.
My little
Smashed
friend
it.
adores your styling, Miss Nikki.
I played only and
You're a
exclusively,
remarkable
basically, as Thor the entire time, and I
So
had
are
one
you.
game as Jeff.
Stylists from Stoneville really are something else.
Of course! I may despise Spindle, but there's no denying. The dye workshop helped advance styling here in Stoneville. Next time, I'll take you to sample clothes made with floral fleece. I'll also introduce you to the Raging Rocks. Francisco the Marshmallow has quite a few fluffy
Oh
friends,
god, they're all
too.
sheep.
Hey, big guy, make good on your promise.
Recommend feature is bad. I agree. I think the game would be more fun
forget
if
a
you weren't
promise I
allowed.
made.
You had to do it yourself.
There's a strange outsider.
But I
among
also
the
understand that these
contestants
games are
called
designed
Patina.
to be played
She's
very
even weirder than
casually,
you two.
mindlessly
I heard she's in
almost.
exile and comes
You're
all the
just
way from
doing your
Obrasso.
dailies.
She just stands under the Flamecrest stone tree.
Whereas
every
I'm
day.
playing it like a dedicated
People say she has a
RPG.
distinct form of styling practice.
That does sound strange. Thanks for the info, Mr. Calhoun.
Alright, now... Lux wants me to go... I don't even have this on my map. Oh, here. Friend of mine asked if I wanted to group up for a comp. I had a look at their stats. Grandmaster 2. Why would they even let you join? If I was Grandmaster 2, I would not play with anyone else who wasn't also in Grandmaster 2. Did you have to tell him, or did he know? Was you like, you can't play with me? I will fuck your entire MMR up. Did these refresh, or did I just miss that on the first time? Oh, I didn't come here.
Huh? What the heck? There's some weird thing.
That's not a thing! It's a dragon!
It looks pretty harmless, Momo. Come on.
Dumb as
Let's go
shit.
talk to
Dumb as
it.
shit. Would walk up to a bear, you know? The bear is just like rolling around. She's like,
Oh, he looks harmless. I'll go and say hi. Hi, Mr. Bear. My name's Nikki. I'm a stylist at the...
This park looks like it's been abandoned for a long time.
My life as Kilo the Cadence Born is a failure.
the normal voice.
Maybe I should
Normal
just
anime
fade
voice.
away along with this.
Didn't put any sort of effort into it. What?
Mr. Kilo? Are you okay?
I thought it was gonna have a dragon voice at least.
He's off in his own little world, Nikki. Try being louder. Maybe shouting at him would work.
Yeah, shout at the dragon. Smaug.
Mr. Kilo!
Quieter than when she speaks.
Huh? Is someone there? Who is it? Or maybe my lack of inspiration is making me imagine things.
Orcish. Speaking to Orcish. You're like, hey Orcish, how are you doing today? Huh? Is someone there? Well, maybe my lack of personality and the fact that no one likes me is making me imagine things. What? Oh, I didn't see you there. I've become blinded by my own... the fact that everyone hates me so much.
No, I'm real. Look down here.
Pathetic.
Oh.
The fuck is this?
Someone actually is talking to me.
This is the weirdest
Hi
part of the
there.
game so far
I'm
by a
Nikki.
mile.
This is my friend, Momo.
Nikki and Momo.
Depression.
Sorry, but I don't really care about anything anymore.
That's depression.
Without inspiration, the world is
That's bipolar disorder. We gotta go and get him. Momo's gonna be like,
Hey, Nikki, why don't we go and get this guy some sertraline? Let's go get this guy some escocytalopram, Nikki.
Bring. You can collect escocytalopram by finding the escocytalopram bugs and collecting them. You'll need 17 for the Kilo the Cadence Born.
Cheer up, Mr. Kilo.
Yeah, cheer up. Just smile.
Everyone can experience a creative block, but it's only temporary. There's a lot worse things than
Have a
that.
burger. Shut the fuck
When I
up.
need to
Buy
craft
yourself a
an
burger
outfit,
with all the
sometimes
money you
I can't
grifted
find
out
that
of
last
people.
material, or I'm just one bling
Lied to
short
them about.
when I want to buy a limited edition item.
be with it when you have
you should
fucking
probably stop. He looks even more
hardcore
hopeless
depression and you're speaking to fucking just some neurotypical fucking girl. She's just a girl and she's a pretty girl wearing nice clothes. And you're like, yeah, man. Oh, fuck, dude. It was crazy. When I was younger, my dad used to like pick me up and like throw me across the room and shit. And it kind of fucked me up mentally, you know? And then I went through a couple of issues. I went through some issues with drugs and shit. And then, you know, I went through a couple of bad years. My dog died, traumatized. Kind of fucks me up. I basically feel sad all of the time. And sometimes medication helps me with it, and a lot of the time I just want to jump out of the window and kill myself. So sorry for the sort of, you know, TMI, but you did ask. And then Nikki.
Well, why don't you just cheer up? You could try buying something on Amazon Prime. Why not buy something on Amazon Prime? It always makes me feel better to buy a nice new skirt and shoes.
And you're like, oh, right, yeah. I'll try that. That'll help with complex post-traumatic stress disorder. Thanks, Nikki.
You're welcome.
And then she just skips away.
I helped someone stop someone from killing themselves today.
Thank you, but there's no point.
In the background, you know.
The inspiration for my poem
Literally styling away from depression right now. Oh my god.
Do you know how bad that is for a cadence born?
There's so depression.
It would be like Momo never being able to eat barbecue again.
Stop! That's the scariest thing I've ever heard!
Exactly. Poetry is a
Poetry is what we need. It's Dave. It was Dave all along. We thought it was
It's the
Orcish.
worst thing that could happen to one of us. No inspiration means no poems, and no poems means failure.
It is Dave. My god.
Don't be sad. Maybe we can help. What do you think?
Yeah, Nikki's a phenomenal stylist. Whether she's running errands or purifying S-lings, she can do it all.
Such a weird sentence.
You can purify dark essence? Perfect!
Terrifying.
You're my savior!
The dew of inspiration is the source of a cadence-born's poetry.
I recorded on a
But it's all
different day.
tainted here. And that is why I can't write poems.
Fucking hell.
Please bring me 3 purified dews of inspiration. I promise, I'll reward you for your efforts.
Sure. But, what do they look like?
They're purple and shiny.
Fucking nightmare Spyro.
That shiny thing we saw right before we got here. That's a dew of inspiration.
You saw one?
Game is mental, isn't it?
Wonderful. Nikki, Momo, I'm counting on you to bring meaning back into my life.
Jesus Christ.
If you don't do this, I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Holy shit, Kilo. What the fuck?
I'm gonna do it. You hear me, Nikki?
This is your last fucking chance, Nikki.
Oh god. We'll do it. We'll do it. It's okay. Just fucking hold on. Shit. Fuck. God damn it.
Oh. Christ. Depression Dragon was not on my bingo card. Fuck. It's hilarious. A swift leap. That's what Kilo's gonna do if we don't help him. I don't even know what he wants me to do. Go and collect depression essence. Oh, it was these he needed. He said he needed 3. Is it 3? Where's your head at? 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 This is going to be rebuilt one day, and it's going to be Nikki's head, isn't it?
You have always been the magical person of the world.
You have to bring me back some citalopram, Nikki. Or I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna do it. I swear to fucking God. Literally on the ledge. That is crazy. This game is insane, isn't it? It's insane. Top 10 weirdest games I've ever played that isn't just like dog shit. You know what I mean? Like, most games that are this level of, like, fucking crazy Delulu madness are, like, really shit games, but you know, like pure memeable. Remember that one we played that was like Captain fucking Spaceman in space? It was a lot of like, it was just like a bunch of men in their 30s in like the worst fucking cosplay. This is the same level as that game, except it's just literally a really good game. With these moments of utter insanity. Did he want 2 or 3? Oh, you wanted 2. Hand them over, please. A new poem awaits. Oh, I've got fucking 93 of them.
Ah, yes, sertraline. I feel so much better now.
Vitamin D pills. Now he's making dragon sounds. Why doesn't he sound like that? What's happening?
Say bye, Dave.
Oh, he's singing. No, he's not.
It's mental illness. Ooh, it's mental illness.
What a beautiful poem. Yes, it makes me want to sing. Another time, perhaps not now. I accept your compliment and thank you for helping me collect Dews of Inspiration. I'll give these to you. A full-blown fucking outfit? A whole outfit? You kidding me? We did it, guys.
Wow, I wasn't expecting such
We
a precious
literally
gift. Thank
styled
you.
away the We basically completed the game.
Pales next to your help. So,
This is all
would you like to
post-game
hear
content
all
after this.
1001 of my poems?
1001 poems? That would take days to get through.
As
You don't do it,
tempting
I'll
as
kill
that sounds, we're on an urgent mission.
Huh? What could be more important than hearing the poems of a cadence bird?
Orcish. She turned into
Finding
Orcish
miracle
immediately.
outfits.
Needed
Wow.
attention.
You're very ambitious.
Do you know something about miracle outfits, Mr. Kilo?
Of course. Have you seen the Wishfield Compendium? The Stylists Guild and I made it together. It's filled with my extensive knowledge about outfits. But I only know of a few legends about the miracle outfits from the Age of Divinity.
The Age
I've
of
never seen
Divinity.
them
See, it
myself.
went up to that is Nikki in it.
If you're determined to
Time
find them,
traveling.
you'll not only have to search Wishfield, but all of Miraland.
Can't be.
No problem. I'm ready.
You've got conviction. I believe in you. Also, any Dews of Inspiration you see during your journey.
Oh shit! Do I
please
give them
bring
all to him
me.
now, Lux?
In exchange, I'll give you gifts.
I've got tons
I've
of
got
them.
quite a
Where are you going?
collection here.
I hope you have plenty of gifts, Mr. Kilo.
Of course.
Oh my
Never
God.
underestimate a Cadence-born's treasure trove.
Weaving spring.
Right. Oh no, I don't have the whole thing. Never mind. Victorian child outfit. We doing it one at a time, or is that all 93 of them? Imagine if Kilo's Japanese voice is like hardcore as fuck. He's like, Domo arigato. The maiden swore a vow in desolation's pain, and the hopeless town found life again. This game is dark. Play mid. Oh, we are gonna do it. We're gonna do it. That costs 30 of them. Flamed. Blooming path. I've got another 30 for you right here, boy. The Cradle of Wish. And now we're done. We ain't got no more to give. It's taken all of my inspiration from me. There's a good joke here that I'm not going to make. It's about a certain somebody stealing all of my intellectual property in order to cure his depression.
We will remain nameless. We did it. We literally styled away the depression.
When you dream of cozy life, when you watch too much anime, when you want to change your life and your outfit to infinity and beyond. Let's go styling together to infinity and beyond. Style away the depression. We ride, we play, we dress, we kiss each other. When you want to ride a horse, when you want to ride a bike, when you want a weird anime pet, this is the game for you. To infinity and beyond. Let's go styling together to infinity and beyond. Style away the depression. We ride, we play, we dress, we kiss each other. 4 anime white chicks and probably a few depraved men. To infinity and beyond. We ride, we play, we dress. To infinity and beyond. We try to style away from depression.
Dude. Who knew? Who knew I was gonna hit it so fucking absolutely on the head, huh? Alright, Lux is screaming at me to talk to this guy. This old man up here. Ace Ventura. I can't speak to him. Ace Ventura. Well, I didn't expect to see anyone here. Hello, my young friend. I'm Ace Ventura, a professor from Cisacia Art Academy. I used to spend all my time studying at the academy, and now I've finally found time to pursue other interests. My goal is to visit every renowned historical site in Mirrorland, seeking knowledge that hasn't already been recorded. What a coincidence, I'm also traveling across Mirrorland, but in search of miracle outfits. That is very admirable. You have great ambition, and I admire you and people like you. However, have you read about enough books about embarking on such a journey, both theory and practice? Or is it, if you're planning a journey across Mirrorland, how about you write the information? Is lucky we met. How about I help you cover the bait? Don't worry, it's a simple question regarding the old Flora Wish Memorial. I'll reward you if you answer it correctly. Are you ready? Alrighty then.
Yeah, I'm ready. Whatever, Mr. Ace Ventura.
What part of the central statue in Old Flourish Memorial is damaged? The head. Correct, you're very observant for someone so young. Do you know the history of this place?
I'm not entirely familiar. Could you tell me?
Records indicate this park was established over 5,000 years ago, but the statue was destroyed and has since been forgotten. It's Nikki, 100%. I'm calling it right now. Perhaps after traveling across Mirrorland, we'll be able to restore glory to these relics. I'm always delighted to meet like-minded young people. Please accept these as a reward. Hi, Bartle Pops, and thank you for the cold hard cash. Speak to him every time. I'm like, what are you doing here? Dude, you're so in this game, bro. When was the last time you went outside? He's in too deep. And I'm in too deep, and I'm trying to keep. So I got a bunch of new outfits, huh? But did I actually, or did I only get? I don't think I actually got them, did I? Is this new? Maybe. Yeah. I don't remember these. They're insane looking. These are new. With my orange socks. So stupid looking. Where's my haircut that didn't I get a...
Yes! This is how all girls should wear their hair, by the way. Look at that. This is how your hair should look all the time. If it doesn't look like this, get out! Now! And come back when it does. Pissing me off now. You guys are... Oh my god, this is the best outfit so far. Holy shit. This. The fact that there's a fucking touch of orange on the edge of this to match those socks has changed everything in my life. I mean, this is done. You still have the makeup on? Nope. Got the disgusting eyeshadow. The fish ones are honestly the best ones that we have. But she's just like,
I really love fish. They're like my favorite animal.
alright. Dude, this outfit. Dude, this is incredible. What we've crafted here today. Ladies, be honest, would you let me style you? Just once, not every day or anything. Just once for one outing. Oh, Jesus. Fucking combat, you know? Let's see what this outfit is. What your dog shit fashion sense is. That's actually a great picture. Fuck you. Where am I going? Oh, I need to probably go all the way back to that fucking place that we were at. Stoneville. What is that jacket? I don't know. How do I know where it came from? Will it tell me? I click on it. Oh, my nose still feels like I need to sneeze. This whole stream. Misty blue. I guess you'll have to Google it. Give it a goog. It's sexy, apparently. This game is weird. Map in the top left is so odd. Haven't seen that in any other game. Really? It doesn't... I couldn't name one in which the map is in the top left, but it doesn't feel weird to me at all. Surely there's other games that have map in the top left. Oh, we gotta do that one. Oh, that's floating around. How do we get this guy? Follow him till he comes down. When's the maintenance? It's in an hour, isn't it? God, that was close, surely. Come on. Alright, maybe I can get up here. Wait for it to come over. The depth perception is so hard for me in this game for some reason. Alright, see you, Keeper. Halo. What side of the screen is the map for Final Fantasy 14? Impatience. The greed. Fuck the impatience. The greed. Come on. How are none of those hitting? Top right? Shit. What about Final Fantasy 12? What about Fable? Christ, the try-harding there. What I had to do. Okay, we're going to the Flamecrest Stone Tree and finding Bettina. Genshin has top left as well, which makes sense since this is just a rip-off of Genshin Impact. Is that a chicken? He's got a little French fucking hat on, a little beret.
Je m'appelle Chicken. I'm an artiste.
Huh? Where'd that stranger go?
What was that evil music playing?
Hey, young lady! Look at you there. All dressed up and fancy. You a stylist?
Oh my god!
I am.
Being a girl and
And you
random guy approaches you at a train station.
No need to be formal. Just call me Fieldy. We Stoneville folks pride ourselves on hospitality. My family's got a little business, and I'm guessing you'll need crafting
I mean, Wild
materials,
Uppy.
being a stylist and all.
A random person speaks to you,
I
Wild
do.
Uppy.
All the time.
It's true.
Then you're in luck. You hit the jackpot. I may not have much, but what I do have is whole heaps of fabric and something special. I wouldn't show this to just anyone.
I have candy
you,
in my van
being the
is going to
fancy
work so well
stylist
on
you
Nikki
are,
because she's dumb as shit.
I'm making an exception.
Where have I heard this before?
My chubby feline friend, what are you saying? I'm an honest businessman through and through. Just come with me. See for
Answer.
yourselves.
From
I
Wild
swear
Uppy.
it on my hairline.
Well, second time today
That's a
they've mentioned my hairline and I'm
serious
getting pissed off.
Even so, we can't just blindly trust him, Nikki.
You're right. I'm sorry, but we really can't go with you.
Yep.
We've got other things on our plate.
Good job, Nikki. Well done.
What? It's right there.
Don't just
Oh,
follow
come
weird
on.
men home at night.
Mr. Fieldy, we really have to go.
It's just 1 minute. 1 minute. Chubby cat, you're coming with me.
Don't you dare kidnap Momo.
Stop!
Transform. Ah! She T-posed him. Ah! It's Moon. It's literally the Zelda character. Fuck. Now we're really in a fucking Fire Emblem game.
Leave.
Damn.
Who were you? Mind your business.
It's Savior Moon.
Back.
Oh yeah, it's a real sword. I want her outfit. Yeah, she looks cool. I mean, she's a proper RPG character.
Thank you for that. And
TTRPG.
I'm Bettina,
JRPG
the
character.
wandering ranger from Umbraso. That Bettina.
With that voice as well.
Are you the outsider we've been looking for? The one who stands under the Flamecrest stone
Literally,
tree
this game.
with
This
its
game is
distinct
genuinely
form of
better than
styling
God of War.
practice?
I guess I am. I study objects with large shadows. They bring me a lot of inspiration.
How do I get a girl who speaks
Then
like
you
this?
came, interrupting my ritual. It's all right though.
What do you call this
I
type
could
of
use a
voice?
break.
It's an anime voice, but
You're outsiders
they're always
too,
like the
right?
Tsunade characters.
Stoneville is such a peaceful place.
Tsunade?
But as always,
No,
there's sure to be some danger.
Tsundere. Tsunade's
Stay on your
exactly
toes,
who I'm thinking of,
little
but
girl.
I will.
a non-binary
In
person.
fact,
I do love a
We're
non-binary
also
person.
Flamecrest Festival contestants.
I also love
But when we arrived,
a.
we learned Stoneville had some recent trouble. Lots of
I'm not getting
strange
into this.
happenings.
We're not getting into this right now.
Fabric from the dye workshop suddenly ripping.
Sometimes I forget that I'm.
And a guy who wanted to kidnap
Streaming.
Momo. Actually, we thought maybe... Well...
You thought it was me. So you came to find and confront me.
Bait it in, dude. Don't just bait me into a casual conversation like that. You thought it was me, so you came to confront me. No, no, I'm in love with you.
Busted. We were just
Wait,
speculating.
yes meant no and no meant
It doesn't
no.
mean it is you.
Wait.
No big
Yes
deal.
meant yes and no
I
meant yes.
prefer when people are direct. I'll say this. If I wanted to cause trouble, I'd just kidnap Old Man Spindle, or maybe the Wish Collector. Back in Embraso, I did a lot of that kind of stuff. I wouldn't bother scheming and plotting like a rat. Not my style.
I get it. You let your fists do the talking for you.
That's right. On the ground, people behave much better.
This lady's scaring me.
Get the fuck out of here, Momo. He's hot as shit. He's afraid of women
Little
too.
cat, if you grew up in Embraso, you'd know that my way is the most effective.
Living in different places requires adapting to survive. Bettina, you're remarkable.
The
And what
tail's
you
flicking.
said just now gave me
Look,
an idea.
The tail's flicking like a cat.
What kind of idea?
Instead of investigating the participants in venue style,
Also, she has a
maybe
ponytail.
we
Just
should
I put
focus
it
on
in.
the
I put it on the
VIPs first.
ponytail just in time.
There's been nothing unusual about Mr. Spindle, leaving
Can we ask her
only
if she
the
likes
Wish
fish?
Collector. Let's go find Louise.
Not to eat, but as a creature.
Talking gives me a headache. You two have your secrets, but I'm not interested. All I can tell you
How do I
is that
find
Louise waits for her dad at the stone tree on the west side
someone
of the
who sounds like this?
Thanks a bunch, Miss Bettina.
Where are they?
Run along,
They're all
and I
married.
can return to meditating on the power hidden in the shadow.
They're all married. Bettina. I don't know if I could marry someone called Bettina though. You could see Brad hit the brakes on a joke. I wasn't gonna say a joke. I was gonna say an actual fact about me. Oh god, how do I get up there? Up the path. Mature and aloof. Ugh. Stop it, Toodle. I'm streaming. I'll just say these things. Celes from Final Fantasy 6 or Lightning from 13. I don't know what the voice of Celes would be. There isn't any version of Celes in a voice acted way, is there? But yeah, she does sound very Lightning-ish. Who I also love, so. And by love, I mean in love. Filippo! Is this it? How I get up there?
There's a run star around there.
Something much scarier than a joke? Yeah, an actual fact. Well, I suppose I don't mind saying it, but it's that thing of like, as a human who is, I'm pretty sure, 95% cis white male, and I think 95% demi as fuck at this point in my life. I've just become, I don't know if I've become demi. I think it just happens to, I think it's a testosterone problem. I think testosterone makes you a werewolf who isn't able to control themselves. Now, I don't just mean like you're out there doing mad shit. I just mean like you like see someone that you're attracted to and you're like, right. And I guess as you get older, that lessens in its intensity. I think I've already gone through like andropause or whatever it's called. But I didn't even I never was that kind of a guy when I was younger, but I certainly had it more. I've only spoken to 2 other men that have had this, and they have confirmed it, because I used to think I was crazy. I just used to think I was a crazy person. I was like, oh, there's something wrong with me, you know? Because that's what it's like being a teenager, and you're slightly different in any way. It doesn't matter what
the thing is that you are different about or with. Oh, it's the find this fucking star thing. This is going to be impossible. It's this whole building? No, it's just this side. So yeah, when I was younger, I was like, oh, I'm just, you know, there's something wrong with me. Because I'm looking at all these other boys. All the other boys were just like, all I want is sex, and it's all I care about, and sex is the only thing that matters, and I'm just going, they're just chasing tail, like all day. It's like literally the single motivational thing that they have in their life. And most men are like that. I genuinely envy it, because it simplifies their life. It gets them into a lot of trouble. It gets men into so much trouble. God, where is it? This game has thrown me. I forgot what I was even talking about. I don't know what my point was. But I had a point somewhere in there about being attracted to someone. I sort of had a feeling as well when I saw that thing there. I was like, is that one of the star ones? Or is it one of the ones where it makes you go and chase all the little things around? Because if it's one of the star ones, I'm not going to get this entire sentence out. You know, like sometimes you guys get pissed off at me because I do this and I start talking about whatever I'm talking about and not playing the game. This is why I do that. Because I know that if anything happens in the game that distracts me, I'm off. It's never coming back. And now I just will never know what I was talking about or what my point was. You know, and people are like, play the game and talk at the same time. That's what being a streamer is. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm shit at it. I'm fucking shit as a streamer. I'm the worst streamer ever. I can't. I'm either talking about the point I was trying to make or playing the game and making fucking dick jokes. Pick. But the joke, I know that I don't remember what my point was about me saying that I've gotten older and I'm slightly demi now. Oh, look. But the thing that you thought was me going to be saying a joke. Oh, no, I know what it was. I've got it. I've found it. I don't want to pause the game because it's going to fucking turn off in a minute. I've forgotten it again. Fuck, what was it? What did I just say? What did I say? I had to take my headphones off. I'm going to take all my clothes off. I'm going to take all my clothes off. That's what I want to do. No, we sit here in silence until I remember. Okay. Let me follow my train of thought again. You thought I was going to make a joke. I wasn't. I know what it was. I was going to say, I am not one of those men who is just like when I was younger, like all boys talked about was like rating girls, kinda, you know? They're like, oh, she's so hot. Oh, she's so hot. She's my type. She's my type. I love girls that have big tits. I love girls that have nice ass. I love girls that have thighs. I'm a feet guy. Hey, get away from me. You know, like that kind of conversation, which is fine. Like it's just pure objectification. I think everyone does it, and I think there are different varying levels to it. And then there's like, that's your entire personality and it's kind of just weird and creepy. And then there's just every construction worker on the planet. You know, those are the levels to it. And I don't mind objectifying people a little bit, as long as it's not like the only thing you're reducing a person to. You know, it's like, well, fucking Jesus, grow any level of personality or depth. But when I was younger, I would always be like, man, I'm kind of different to everyone. Because I can engage in that conversation fine. And I can feel it too. I can look at someone and be like, hot, 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 like that on them, like that on them, like that on them, you know, whatever.
I can do it. It's just like, it's so like not, it's not the thing I'm the most interested in about them, usually. So, but I can do it. So, the thing I was going to say is, I don't do that often, which is why I don't do it that much on stream, because I don't want people to think that that's how I think anymore, you know? Because you see a boy and they're just like, oh, she's so fucking, oh my god, that's fuck, she's fucking. And it's like, dude, I don't want to be perceived that way. But then I will make a comment and undo it all. But the thing I was going to say is, what I love is, a thing that I didn't have, oh god, this is so hard to word because I just feel like I'm going to get in trouble. And I'm not going to. Maybe it's not that I'm going to get in trouble, it's revealing. I love an androgynous woman. I don't care about androgynous men. I like manly men. I like a manly man. Like a big, strong... He can be muscular and kind of like rough and bearded and stuff. That's fine. But I like a Captain America. A plain, basic, pretty gym guy. Clean shaven. Sculpted. But an androgynous guy, less interesting. Androgynous woman, more interesting. And then I guess, you know, if you identify as non-binary and you're androgynous, then I'll accept you too. But do you see how that's so reductionist? Just reducing humans down to that kind of thing. But yeah, dude, when I was younger, the thing is, because I come from a place where, like, it's a girls wear makeup, boys play football town, right? So any girls who were probably, you know, or anyone that was non-binary, or even just people who were, if there was a girl who was androgynous looking, they would be all made up. Because you had to be. You had to be wearing makeup and wearing pink. You know, or whatever. So I just had no idea. I didn't know, you know. I would have fucking dated every single one of them. One of the first girls I ever sort of really had a relationship, when I was like 15, 16, I went out with a girl who was just, she was just smart. She didn't wear makeup and I was just attracted to her brain. And the reason that we started dating, she is literally in, she like works for like MI6 now and builds and programs fucking robots, like droids, like drones and shit for them. It's like a hardcore job. Like she's making those like Boston Dynamics type things. She's like super smart. But the reason that I actually sort of that I was interested enough in her to be like, hey, would you like to go to the movies with me? As a 15-year-old, was that she liked dragons. And I was like, you like dragons? I like dragons. What? You're not allowed to say that. You're not allowed to say that. You have to like football and cars and stuff. You know, and you're supposed to like dresses and makeup. You're not allowed to be into like weird things like dragons and science. Yeah, and I dated her. It was one of my first like proper like girlfriends that I had for a while. But it was really like we had a hard time seeing each other. I think because she was super smart and just like school was like super #1 for her, and I was at this point becoming a bit of a maniac in life. Where's this star, Lux? Do you know? I cannot see it anywhere. I'm like concerned that it's like a brick shape that you just can't see. The blanket. Oh, one of these blankets. You fucker, it's right next to it. God, what a bastard of a game that is.
I'm bad at these ones. Whatever type of brain thing you need for these, I can't do. Where's Wally? Where's Waldo? What are you doing, Momo? So, yeah, it's more like one of those. It's an awkward conversation for me because I feel like I don't really fit a particularly normal mold, but I have enough of a normal mold, normal boy mold. Like, I am mostly just normal boy. Or am I? I don't know. I think I just think that because I've been told to think that. I don't know what I am. It's really annoying. But it's different enough that it's caused problems for me. And I never really agree with, you know, like, I don't always feel the same as everyone else. But I don't feel so, like, dramatically different that I'm like, I'm Newt, you know? I am Dylan. Is that a weasel? Where'd it go? Get the fuck back here, weasel. Where is it? Is it in one of these bushes? These little foliages? You little fucker, where's he gone? Does he not come back? He despawns? Oh, I'm pissed. Pissed. Ah, is this it? Is this access? Yes, this is it. Wisteria soul. When you say androgynous, do you mean that they can have both gender features or neither gender features? So yeah, as a physical thing. So this isn't a thing about how a person expresses themselves or feels or, you know, is. It's more just like the physical attributes of being androgynous. But then to make it very specific to myself, which is, again, a thing. I couldn't give a fuck, by the way. This is the thing. Like I was saying before. My number one thing is never how a person looks. Like, it's pretty low down for me. Like, someone can look pretty not my type. I think you could look almost any way as a person, and I could still be fully, completely, and head over heels in love with you, because it's just like it's a whatever thing. But I do have physical types, physical things that I find attractive on people as well, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I feel like some people don't understand this when I try and explain it, and I usually just don't bother. But again, this could just be childhood trauma from trying to explain this when I was like 11, you know? And everyone was like, so you're saying you're gay? And I'm like, well, yeah, kind of, but no. That's not really what I'm trying to say. And I know that I'm never going to be able to explain this to any of you, so now I'm never ever going to try again. And it's going to become a thing that makes it kind of awkward for me to even talk about openly. So yeah, it's just like a thing. So, but like physically, I see there are people who will look, will have like androgynous features. But I don't know how you would explain that exactly. I guess I would have to look up examples, like a Mackenzie Davis type. I'm trying to think of like celebrities. If you know who Mackenzie Davis is, they're kind of I actually know people in real life who are like this as well, who I've always been so like incredibly attracted to. But if you know who this person is from, she was in that fucking amazing show recently. What was that show called that they were in not too long ago? It's kind of like this, you know. A little androgynous look. I've always been partial to, I suppose you could say. I don't have any physical traits that I'm attracted to, and it was so confusing growing up. Yeah, it's hard to have conversations. See, I have a lot in general.
But I've also been completely in love with people who I wouldn't say that if you just handed me like 2 pictures of someone who I was like physically attracted to, and then this person who I was in love with who didn't look doesn't match any of my like types, I would be like, well, obviously this is the person I would go for just based on looks. So I have types and stuff in quite a few ways, but yeah, and like just androgynous girl is one, gym bro is another. Do we want this here, or is that just allowing me? No. Oh. Yeah, it's a weird feeling to have. But yeah, again, it's not like, for me, especially now that I'm older, I don't think I understood it when I was younger, but I did when I was younger. And I don't know if this is like that thing of like, you notice as you get older, or if you're kind of if you leave society and stop caring about what other people think about you and your choices and everything like that, once you get ejected from the tribe and you are like, oh, I'm out of the matrix, I don't need to worry about this thing that you was putting so much pressure on me about, I don't care anymore. Was that it? Game is so confusing. They put these 2 things in there for nothing, just pure red herrings. No, it isn't. It isn't it. Okay, Jesus. I was gonna say, that is insane that they put all of this in there. Like, I can't bring all the way down. I need both of these, do I? Does this move when I push this one? I'm pretty typical approaching midlife. Yeah, I think as you get older, you don't need to worry as much about... Alright, so I definitely needed that on there to be able to... I have to get the other one first. Got it. As you get older, you care less about what other people think about you and stuff. But also, when I was younger, I just like... I thought that it mattered more than it did. Because... I guess that's just how you are as a kid, you know? But yeah, now I could easily just be completely head over heels in love with someone regardless of how they looked, if I enjoyed their personality. Or, you know, we had similar interests or something. I don't know. I mean, I'm in the worst position ever for it at the moment because I have just spent the last, like, 3 years not being interested in anyone. And I'm like, okay, has this evolved from Demi into just full-blown ace? Do I just not what? Not even ace, it's just no, I have no interest in anyone. Or am I just traumatized? I've no idea. Can't figure it out. Don't know. Giving up caring. I'm at the point where I don't care anymore. It is difficult. Someone wrote in here, it's really difficult being, you know, mid-30s, 40s, probably older, and being Demi is a nightmare. Nightmare stuff. Because it's like, what, I have to fucking find someone and get to know them for like years, basically, before I'm even interested in them in the first place. And then
with this person who's probably at this point just my friend. You know, we've got long gone past the opportunity to date or whatever. Like, then I have to be like, by the way, I think maybe we should be in love. It's insane. There he was. Was that him? And what is that? What is this? I'm guessing he will come up. No, you can't catch him. And the whole thing's exhausting, and the longer it takes, the more you get into your routines and stuff, and I'm like, I don't really want anyone coming in and disturbing my life right now. My life is pretty good with, everything's pretty streamlined. I've got, you know, I don't know, like, can I be bothered? But then you also have evenings, like, I have evenings where I just sit there and I'm like, kind of bored and alone. What's that? And I'm like, is this... How do I get this guy? And that's like annoying, because then you're like, well, maybe I need to fucking, because it's like the grass is always greener syndrome a little bit. Like, there's so many pros and cons for both sides of it that I'm just sort of stun-locked. I'm not even stun-locked, I'm just like, I'm in column A, so I'll just stay in column A. No one has come along that has fucking completely, like, bowled me over or changed my life, so I'm like, well, I'll fucking just carry on doing this then, I guess. What I'm more worried about, clearly not a Republican, I know I really need to get married to a Jesus-loving woman with blonde hair, big tits. But, like, there's the element of it which is like, so there's like a lot of the pros list are like not good reasons to be in a relationship with someone. They're just like, it would be nice to have someone pay rent, and it would be nice that if I had to go to fucking hospital and have a surgery, that I have like a person who's at home who can just like look after me for 2 days, because I'm gonna be all fucked up and like on anesthetics and codeine and shit, you know, that kind of thing. Because that is really annoying, being lonely, and not lonely but being alone for. And like, just, I suppose this is kind of the other, I think this is maybe the other sad part of it, is like, just like having someone to text or whatever when you just want to chat shit, or like at night, or like come home to and talk to about just nothing, just, you know, just meme, whatever you're doing. You don't even realize, I mean, because I've been so codependent, I think, my whole life, even though it wasn't like I was always coming home to a romantic partner, because I lived with a guy for a long time. We weren't together, but, and then I just, you know, living with family or whatever, you just passively get these weird nothing conversations. And when you live alone for the first time in a while, got it. Lux was absolutely like getting so pissed off. Hey, I know you're talking about this stuff that is like real and important to you, and we're all having a connecting moment, but if you don't fucking do your dailies, the dailies are the least relevant thing in any gaming experience. Lux is the one playing the game, yeah.
BradWOTO is gone. I am what remains.
But yeah, like a lot of the pro reasons are really just stuff that is like settling. Like, it would be nice to have someone to fucking drive me home from a hospital, or it would be nice to have someone help with the rent, or like just doing daily bullshit tasks, or, you know, moving house, there's someone to help fucking sign all the shit. All that kind of stuff is really fucking hard to do by yourself. Like, just running a whole house by yourself is long, man. And It's exhausting, and like you're the only person in your corner. Like there's no one coming to say, if you can't make rent, you're fucked. You know, which was the thing that I ran into last year. It is kind of like a roommate thing, but then we run into the situation of like, because I have a small 1-person apartment right now, so I'd have to move into a 2-person place or a house or whatever. Me and Liam have spoken about it. There was a point where Orkish was going to move in with me, but then he was like, I've changed my mind, I don't want to. I've moved to fucking South America somewhere. I'm in the fucking Everglades or something now. I was like, alright, fine, just abandon me. Cool. But like, again, then I run into a thing of like, you've got like another person disturbing your peace. So do you want someone who's just paying half the rent, but your peace is being disturbed? I've found like such a peace within myself. When does it turn off, Lux? Have I got time? I also want to watch Wax start this game, and I really don't. I'm going to pull up Wax stream over here. When he starts playing the game, tell me. I'm gonna subscribe to him. Don't start the game without me. I'll be there shortly. Here's some money to guilt you into submission. Am I getting money?
Brad! Thank you so much for the sub, buddy. Start the game without me. I'll be here shortly.
All right. What's happening here? Who's giving me money? Why are you giving me money? Are you trying to get me to play the game? Hannah. Hannah needs poodles. I was thinking about getting another dog the other day to try and offset this. Why is it coming through one at a time? Why is this happening? What is going on? It's fucked, isn't it? Well, Hannah, thank you for the money. You said, listen, I did that once, and it worked out, and we're probably the same age. Wait, you did what once? I don't know which part of the conversation we were at for that comment. If the process isn't about the person, then you're right. That's the thing, yeah. That's the problem I keep running into. Alright, let me save the game here, because this is a good point. Lux fucking hates me so much, but I also really want to... The game is updating or something. There's like an event or something. Or what is it? An expansion. So next week we'll probably have it, but I mean, I'm barely... I think I'm like so at the beginning of the game, it's crazy. And I really want to see Whack play the beginning of Rebirth. I don't care about the rest of Rebirth. Like, that game is long as shit. He's going to be on it forever, but the beginning's really cool. I ruined it for myself. You were all here, but I want to watch him play it. And see his reaction to it. So I was going to go over there and raid over there at like nowish anyway. And then Lux was like, you must be aware. There is an update tomorrow during your stream. I was like, it's so good. Don't you worry about it. What you need is your roomie being in the empty apartment next to you. Yeah, that would be cool, I guess. But then it would be just 2 apartments. It's just, Liam lives in the same town as me. I just go literally like a block away. We see each other all the time. I've never seen someone from the UK be vulnerable before. I know, right? How rare is that? Are you from the UK? Yeah, welcome to the stream. This is literally... this is the stream. Every now and then, it becomes this, where I divulge way too much about myself, and then I end the stream and feel incredibly self-conscious about it. Where I'm like, oh my god, I said I was attracted to androgynous people, and that I'm incredibly demisexual and struggling to figure out what that means, and whether I don't know if I'm just a traumatized, insane person who needs to just fucking shut up and go and find someone, or whether I should just accept that this is it and I'm okay with it, and I don't know. Don't say that out loud. That's all inside stuff. Don't just share that with everyone online.
Brad needs money. Brad, why are you giving me money? I just assume everyone wants something from me. If you're giving me money, it's trauma. Lux is so upset to have to log out of it. She's not going to know what to do with herself. She's just going to be wandering around her house. Just fucking dial tone in her brain. Shinji walking through that fucking place. I'm from the US. I'm chronically vulnerable. People looked at me like I was crazy over there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're just open all the time. Yeah, no, it doesn't do it. No. Will Liam or other local friends not go to the hospital with you? Yeah, but it's not the same, right? It's like when you just go and get like, I mean, I've had to do loads of hospital trips recently. He bitches all the time like a little white woman from Ohio. Dude, you are way worse than me. I don't think I do it in a whiny way, whereas you are always whining. You're definitely worse than me. You've had like 2 traumas in the last 5 years, and I've had like 9 as well, and I whine less than you about it. But that's why it feels like the frequency of me bitching about stuff seems so high. I'm on a rate of like 3 traumas a year. You got no excuse for it. I went to the dentist today. Again? Dude, how many times you go to the dentist? Goes to the dentist every week but can't afford food. But yeah, no, the hospital thing is like, is whatever. Constantly going to the hospital by yourself sucks. It just sucks. I don't know what it is about it. I don't know if it's just wired into me in some way, but there's something about like, I want someone to hold my hand when I go to the hospital, I guess. I'm just a fucking pussy about it. But coming home and just like, you have to go through, because it's hospital and anxiety. I get so much medical anxiety about going to a hospital or whatever is just so for me. And like that whole experience is just awful, and just doing it all by yourself. You become hyper aware, right? When you feel like anxious or nervous about something, you become hyper aware of how alone you are if you're alone. But like the thing that freaks me out isn't going to like doctors and stuff. It's like if I was to have like a surgery or something. Like if I had to have I was like really contemplating it last week, because I really like, there was a huge chance, there's still a chance, but there's a much smaller chance now. But last week I was like, well, I might have to have a small heart surgery. I was even talking to Biz about it. I was like, what was that thing you had? Because he was like, yeah, you need this surgery. And I was like, fuck. Oh, it's just like, oh God, I hate the process of having a surgery, because you have to have someone to bring you home from the hospital, and they can bring you home and just leave you there. But you're fucked. Have you ever brought someone home from the hospital? I've brought a couple of people home from hospital before, and they're just fucked up. But they don't think it, and you don't think. I've had a surgery before, and you don't feel like you're fucked up, but you are. You're like, ugh. It's like having a drunk person, like incredibly drunk. And like, I hate the idea of like being in those kinds of states and just being at home alone and swallowing my tongue when I go to sleep or whatever. Dude, the other day, remind me to tell you about screwdrivers in the bedroom. All right? Tomorrow. Because I'm not going off on another tangent right now. One of you can remember screwdrivers in the bedroom and bring it up to me tomorrow at some point, and I'll tell you the new anxiety that was born. I want it internally, but we'll never allow anyone to do that. Right? Yeah, exactly. I'm screwed if I ever need something like that. Why? Just because there's no one else around to take your order. Like, I mean, I could, if I really needed to, I could ask. Like, I'm back in London as well, so I could ask my my mum or my sister to do it. I really hate asking my mum to do stuff like that. My sister's very busy. She's got a disabled child and a toddler. So, you know, just being another child, being like, hey, can you take me to the hospital and then drive me around for a week? Because I'm going to have heart surgery. It's just like, just putting, you know, she's like, no, I don't want to do that. But she, you know, puts her on the spot. So, yeah, I could have Liam kind of help me out or whatever. But really what it comes down to is essentially I'm going to have to do it by myself. I also have a twin brother who's also my cousin, who I could ask to do that kind of stuff too if I wanted.
But he's another one. He's got fucking like 3 kids now. So essentially it comes down to the fact that I'm alone. I have to do it by myself. Whether I would have to have someone bring me home, and just see me into the door and like just make sure that I haven't fucking fallen over and pulled my stitches or whatever if I had a surgery or something. And it's like, that's fine. And then I'd wake up the next day and be all groggy. And when you wake up after a surgery, you wake up, everything hurts, you feel all groggy and shitty, you take some painkillers, and then you just struggle yourself to the toilet, take a piss, then get back in bed, and then lay in bed for the next 2 days minimum, depending on the surgery, but you lay in bed 2 days to a week just watching TV. And that's all you can do, and everything, and it just sucks for a few days. And it's like, you can do that by yourself, but man, is it worse. But the thing that really, really gets me isn't necessarily that. It's like the next stage of it. What it is getting older and having to do it more. Like I hate the idea of being like 70 and alone and having to do this stuff. And I have no kids. You know, my mum will probably be dead or ancient. And like, you want another person just fucking like in your corner. You just need another person like fucking carrying you back and forth to the hospital visits and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's just going to get more difficult. Like, I'm capable at the moment. I've got all my bits are working. Everything's fine. But when I get older, it must get exponentially more difficult the older you get. And I don't stop thinking about it. But again, that is not a reason to be in a relationship. That's a reason to be in a partnership of some sort that is a contract, you know? It's not like, I've fallen in love, you know? You remember when you were younger and you could fall in love? I just don't even know if I'm able to do that anymore. You want like the magic up front, and then you fall into, wow, I have this like life partner who's like, you know, got my back. And I had it for a long time, and it was great. And but I just, oh man, there's so much to it where I'm like, there isn't a part of me that has I've not really been like enchanted and like whisked away or anything exactly. And I'm like, I don't even know if I'm capable. I think that might be the problem, is that I just don't have that in me anymore. So the only thing you can do is a business partnership. It's just find someone who's in the same boat and is like, I like you enough. I think you're funny enough. You provide enough for me. So can we just like settle together? It's like an arranged marriage, which people can make work. And I'm like, okay, people can make it work. So maybe we should just do that. But it seems so lame. It just seems, I don't know, it just doesn't seem right. It's weird. But it's like, is that what I need? Just a business contract? And then all of my anxieties will go away? And that's the real reason I'm doing it? So basically I'm just manipulating someone again because I'm deep down I'm evil? And I go around and around and around and around. And my OCD latches onto it sometimes. It's 4 a.m. and I wake up. My OCD's on it. Ruminating it. Brutal. Yeah. I don't really know. I don't know what is what. I don't know what's being old. I don't know what's trauma. I don't know what's demi. I don't know what's, you know. I don't know what any of it is. I don't know which part is which. I can't partition them all and just go, oh, okay. Because if you were just like, Brad, you're just traumatized. You're just a traumatized person who needs to, you know, get over this element. I'd be like, okay, I'll just go to therapy. I'll therapy it out. But if I go to therapy and spend fucking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds a month for nothing, I'm just going to be even more pissed off than I am with my life. And actually, I'm not pissed off with my life, exactly. I actually don't hate my life as it is. That's the other thing that's annoying. It's like, it's all of these like worries for things that could happen, which makes me think it's anxiety and OCD. And then I'm like, okay, well, it's just my anxiety and shit. So just shut the fuck up. You'll figure it out like you've figured out everything ever. Just, you know, because actually my life's pretty chill. I'm fine. I got my rent paid, got my taxes done. I got a job where I can play Infinity Nikki. I can't play Fire Emblem like I want, but I can play Infinity Nikki. And I play D&D. And my life is fucking awesome. I can do what I want when I want. I don't have kids. I don't even have a dog right now. I've got nothing that... I'm responsible literally only for myself. I'm like a teenager. It's incredible. I can just get up in the morning and play Marvel Rivals. Then work, which is playing a little... Infinity Nikki. Little Nikki. Yeah, little Nikki. And then I can just play Marvel Rivals all night if I want. That's insane. And I can still make rent at the end of the month doing that. It's the most ridiculous. My life is fucking exactly what I wanted when I was 15. I manifested the perfect life for myself. No, because she's right. I'm whining. It's weird, but I do. But then I also get very in my own head and worried about all this other stuff. And there's a good portion of me that really feels like I should be in a relationship or whatever. But whenever I've been presented with one over recent years, I'm like, no, see ya. No, it's a no from me. Kinda, except for one. We'll get into that another day. But basically, it's just like, I'm just not interested. And I'm like, well, why am I not interested? Is it trauma? Am I just being a pussy? Or not good enough. These people are just like not meeting the things that I'm interested in. You know? I've just not found someone that has sparked that romantic interest in me or whatever. Or do I just not know anyone enough? You know, the only people I know well enough to activate the fucking demi part of my brain are like my closest friends who are all like married or just whack and Orcish and shit, you know? And I know Orcish is in love with me. He's going through his own crisis right now where he's had to really actually search himself for a moment. But he's not my type. He's just not my type. So, I'm gonna wrap him. Yeah, it's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. Hannah, thank you for the more money. I don't know why you're doing this to me. But let me see what you guys are writing and then we're gonna get out of here. You can come back tomorrow for probably I won't speak about this because I can only handle doing this once a week. Maybe, I don't know. You just have to activate me, right? If you activate me correctly, I'll talk about Yellowstone for an hour and a half. Friends helping take care of you when you're sick is good. Yeah, it is good, but like they will eventually have their own families and stuff, and then what are they not going to look after you, are they? That's my brain. It's my brain interjecting into the thought that I also have when I'll let my OCD counter everything you people say to me. Just have a kid and then guilt into taking care of you. I honestly, genuinely have over the last couple of years been like, maybe I should have had a kid. I fucked up. And then I'm like, why? Because so that you can love it. And I'm like, no, so that it can fucking look after me and it gives me purpose in life. 2 selfish reasons. So that it can stave off your anxiety for you. You're an awful person. You're a horrible, evil person. You're a sociopath. And you have manipulated everyone around you into liking or loving you your entire life. And you've convinced yourself that you're not evil. I'm a villain. And I don't want to be. I mean, it's OCD. I know what it is. We need to start normalizing moving in with friends and living in a small, tight community. I mean, I would love a commune, yeah. I'm banking on death before I reach that age. Yeah, but you won't. You won't die. You'll just be stuck here still. That's like I said the other day to Orcish, like the curse would be that we live to 75. But we live the entire 75 years in good health. It would be the worst experience. Because I just torture myself constantly. But here's the other thing. I know I'm probably going to I'll fall in love with someone and I'll be 52 and we'll adopt a child that's like 10 and I'll die at 56. It's going to happen. By the way, adopting a child is my plan. To counter the fact that I'm too old to have a baby. Because then you become one of those old parents and you'll never see it live past 25. Which you don't want. Adopt one at 10. You buy 10 years. So if anyone's interested in adopting, I'll link you my Hinge profile. I'm kidding, I don't have any of those apps. Being demi is hard because you kind of have to get to know someone first. Yeah, no, it's horrendous. It's such a fucking bullshit set of red tape that you've put on yourself. You have to really know them, and it takes me a really long time to feel like honestly, it takes me like 5 years plus before I feel like I know someone to be comfortable enough around them to truly probably, you know, it has to be some like mad whirlwind shit for me. If it isn't, if I meet someone and I really like my nat 20 insight checks them, and I really truly believe that they're like the best, it might work, but it's almost never happened in my life. I've always known someone for a pretty long time, apart from like one night stands that got out of hand and stuff, but I was very young then. I would never ever one night stand now. I just can't, unless someone drugged me, which I guess wouldn't make it a one night stand, but I meant like someone else drugged me and then I went to a club, you know. Panic disorder, yeah, I have OCD and general anxiety at the moment. Pretty solidly in there, and trauma, PTSD. The Bachelor, a new viewer participation series from Table Story, is so the worst possible thing I could ever imagine doing. Why would you speak my biggest fear? Because it's my biggest fear too. All of the fear it's all I think about. It's all I think about. I'm like, yeah, this is fun. Haha, we're playing Infinity Nikki. Haha, I'm playing Scarlet Witch on Marvel Rivals. But really, the real thoughts that are going into my head are like, what if this? What if that? What if this? What if that? What if that happens? What if just pure catastrophizing? It's all I'm thinking about. It's why I said earlier on when we were talking like right at the beginning of the stream, like sometimes I wake up from nightmares and I don't know what the nightmares are because I don't think they're interesting. I think that they're just like some of these fears being like holodecked into VR and real time around me with like pinpoint accuracy. So I just live some sort of like literally, what if all of my friends aren't around and I have to go to hospital, and now my dream is me in hospital or some shit, and then I wake up and I'm like having like a full-blown panic attack, but I don't remember the dream or what was happening, and I'm like, I assume I was being chased by a velociraptor, but actually I think a lot of the time it's just like manifesting these really normal fears but causing me to have, because I don't have any logical counters to it. So in real life, when I have these fears, I will try and mindfulness them away. I'm actually pretty good at staving off panic and you know, constantly and having really bad anxiety attacks and stuff. But I don't think I have access to that ability, the logic ability, when I'm asleep. So I think it just fucking goes straight in me of true damage. Anxiety. The worst. Anyway, now that I've activated all of you, it's probably time to end the stream. we're all going to go away and have a full-blown panic attack.
It's mental illness.
Everyone's going away. I've got to go and cook some chili, man. It's going to take me an hour. I'm just going to be there fucking stirring the pot, just barely fucking... I'm not going to be present. Fuck, man. This is why we play Infinity Nikki. This is why we play Infinity Nikki, baby. Fuck, man. The existential dread hit home. Alright, now that we're all filled to the brim with anxiety and fear, thanks for watching. I hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to play some RimWorld tomorrow. And I'll try and make it fun. How about that? How about we don't mention anything about real life? I'll stay exclusively in character as what is his name? My RimWorld character? The Southern American guy?
Gotta get out there, man. We gotta save them. They've been taken. They took her.
Whatever the Jeb.
And I will never break character, no matter what, no matter how much money Hannah gives me. Thanks for the subs, Hannah, and everyone else. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a wonderful time. If you didn't, I understand fully, but don't let it dissuade you from coming back, because I also can't do this every day. Tomorrow we will not talk about any mental health issues at all. All right. See ya. Bye.